thank you so much for coming in for Curse of Strahd session 32. I feel like it's every time it gets Detdet. Every time Detdet wants to throw up a little bit.
It's never gonna get better. It's only gonna get worse.
It's only gonna get worse, man. I feel like it's been a million zillion years since we played Curse of Strahd.
Meanwhile, it's been like 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks, but I'm not used to not having my fix.
Yeah, that's true.
Before we get started, let's go ahead and introduce our players. And as I'm introducing you guys, say what you want, but also please tell us how you leveled up, because we did level up. So first, Detdet, go ahead and tell us what you got, what goodies Level Up Santa brought you.
Level Up Santa brought me quite a bit. I took another level of Ranger because I'm looking to get to Gloomstalker, and then I'm trying to hit 4 so I can get a feat, so I don't miss my feats,
He's a feat guy.
which is a little inconvenient. Then stop, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing 2 more levels of Ranger. But this level of Ranger got me quite a bit. I got another fighting style, and I got spellcasting. My second fighting style is also a ranged fighting style. It's close range shooter, or close quarter shooter, which is an Unearthed Arcana fighting style that was released a while back. I get +1 to my attacks, to my ranged attacks, and then if I'm shooting something within 30 feet, which is my short range on a hand crossbow anyways, I can ignore half and 3/4 cover when I'm making the shot. Also, if I shoot somebody within 5 feet of me, no disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
He wants to go up and point blank shoot.
To hit now.
He wants to go up and point blank shoot somebody with a crossbow.
It's really good. I do it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
This is like kind of just what I've been doing anyways.
Yeah, but now you don't have to be like, okay, back up a little bit.
Yeah. But then I got 2 Ranger spells. I think I've got like 4 by the time I'm like done with Ranger. No second level spells, unfortunately, but I do have Absorb Elements, which is incredible, and Hunter's Mark, which is also incredible.
What do you mean no second level spells? You are a level 1 Ranger, Detdet.
No, I was a level 2. I'm at level 2 Ranger.
Well,
Rangers
yeah,
don't get spellcasting until level 2.
Yeah.
And I don't get any spell, and I get like 2 more spells, and like 1 more spell slot between now and 4th level. Like,
yeah.
There are half casters, and then there are Rangers. Rangers don't get like shit for spell casting, to be honest.
They really don't. My point was more like, can you imagine rolling into like a level 2 campaign, like blasting off second level spell slots?
Well, yeah. No. Well, but like I'm not going to get it would take me until 5th level to get second level spell slots, and that's not happening. I'm not taking 5 levels of Ranger.
Right.
Anyways, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, Liger, who are you and what level up did you get?
Hi, I'm limitlessliger. I don't have a bespoke intro anymore because everyone told me it was cringe.
No one said that. You said it was cringe, and then you were like, and then we said you didn't commit to it.
Said it was cringe.
He is somebody, so
yeah,
I mean,
and then we said you didn't commit to it.
Yeah, you gotta commit.
Okay, you're changing your tune now. All right.
I'm not changing.
No.
I ain't changing shit, you goddamn son of a bitch.
I'm Limitlessliger. You can find me at Limitlessliger. I took another level of Paladin today. I'm now a space heater.
Okay, explain what you mean, because we know what you mean.
No.
Oh, very bold of you to tell the DM no, Liger.
I got my aura of protection.
There you go. And the way that he's interpreting that is that he is going to, like, be a space heater and also a mister?
No, a dehumidifier because of the mist, the fog.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But specifically supposed to be, like, evoking the what it felt like during the Kogan Valley era.
Yeah, because the temperature was a lot different back then, believe it or not.
It was very...
the sun.
Way more warm.
How do I want to put this? Like, I thought about this a lot recently, and I thought it came up a lot in like a conversation that we were having before the session, before like we went live. Like we were talking about like how like he had like Liger described Beacon having like cleanly cut off like Isaac's arm, and like he took it off with a buzz saw. That shit was fucking that shit is like messy and it's splattery and it's whatever. And he was describing how he wanted to like take charge of like, you know, what was going on with like the town and direct people. And like there's this thing about Beacon which I wish like Liker would play into a little bit more, where like he's a good guy and he's not bad, but I'm imagining like a blood splattered robot knight who's like covered in blood, who has just taken somebody's arm off with a fucking buzzsaw, just walking up and like directing people and being like, remain calm, return to your homes. And I'm like, this is fucking this is evil.
To be
this
fair,
is terrifying, dude.
Fair, who among us is not covered in blood right now?
I'm
I feel like, well,
I shouldn't be.
Well, you just okay.
Blood magic.
Isaac, listen, Thalin, Isaac's arm is in your mouth.
In it.
That doesn't mean I'm covered in blood.
Plus, you're a saber-tooth tiger.
It does. It does.
Listen,
I'm a big ass cat right now.
Listen, he's a commanding presence. He's a knight. He's a commander.
Is he?
He commands. I don't know.
Alexa, I don't think he was a commander, dog. Weren't you like a rank and file like robot soldier? Weren't you like a battle bot?
No, he was specifically like part of a clandestine order, remember?
Clandestine?
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
It's clandestine.
You guys have been letting me say clandestine. You haven't stopped me until now.
I don't think you've said it.
No, I 1,000% am sure I've said it twice at least.
Ray, I would never let you say that on my watch.
I see you smiling, Detdet, you liar.
No. It's like seriously, you know I correct people when it comes to this shit. Like you know I immediately correct people.
Anyway, Chuck, who are you and what have you gotten for Christmas level up?
I am Underground Tavern 07. I am playing Thalin Miltic, and I have taken a level of Barbarian. I can now Rage. I have 2 of those, and I also have Unarmored Defense. To be fair, my AC is higher than what that gives me anyway, so that doesn't apply to me right now.
I'm about to say, Unarmored Defense doesn't apply to... it doesn't apply to your wild shape, does it?
I don't see why
it doesn't say it.
No, it's a class feature.
That's a good question.
Class features carry over into wild shape.
Yeah, because I know I can rage and then go in or I can rage while in wild shape now.
Yes, exactly.
So I would assume unarmored defense would actually stack on top of that then.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is maybe the most appropriate multi-class.
Yeah.
This is maybe the most appropriate multi-class of all time.
Yes, correct. Did you get anything else there, Chuck?
A couple extra health points.
Nice. I also leveled up Irina. The party has decided to level her up more to Paladin, so she also has an aura of protection. She is not a space heater, though. And she rolled, surprisingly, her hit dice is a D10. She rolled a 10, which was very good.
Hey, you love to see it. Oh, I also rolled a hit. I'm at 59 max now,
nice.
Which is...
I think I rolled... I think I literally rolled a 1.
It happens.
But my con is such that I got like up to 70.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So before we start tonight, do you guys have anything special you would like to announce or plug?
Not especially at the moment.
You're not even
maybe in the future, but
you're not even gonna plug your girlfriend playing Tomodachi Life. Wow.
Well, she's not playing it right now.
Yeah.
She has been playing a lot of Tomodachi Life, though.
No, I get it.
No, she's got movie night tonight.
Ooh, what movie?
In her server, they're going to be Well, they've been going through all the Satoshi Kon filmography. Tonight, they're going through. They're doing the first 3 episodes of Paranoia Agent, and then they're going to be going. They're going to be doing I think they're going to be doing 3 a week for the next little while. I think. I'm not sure exactly what the schedule is for that, but
I feel like I've heard good things about Paranoia Agents.
it's very well. It's a coach Satoshi Kon, so it's always very good. My biggest memory of Paranoia Agent though is me tuning into an Adult Swim like programming block while my babysitter was around because I wanted to watch Bleach real bad, and I was just excitedly describing Bleach to my babysitter. I'm like, wow, it's all these cool sword guys, and they're swinging and they're fighting these like ghost creatures or whatever, and it's really cool. And then Paranoia Agent came on, and Paranoia Agent, it was like a random episode from Paranoia Agent with no like lead in or whatever. And it was very, very, very not Bleach. And I was very confused, and my babysitter seemed horrified.
Where did they get the cool swords? When did they fight ghosts?
If you like this Bleach so much, then why aren't you more thankful to Tsuyoshi?
I don't know what you're talking about. You're not. I'm not doing that. I'm not allowing you to do that. That's not canon.
It's me, Tight Kubo.
Okay, while we're rallying on Liger, I already told him this, but the other day I logged on to YouTube and I saw I had a notification, and like I have a small YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, did someone comment? Do I have a new subscriber? I open it up, it's Liger saying "Gumbo to the polls," and I wanted to kill him. I want my excitement back, Liger.
You should. You should genuinely kill him.
She might take away inspiration instead of giving it at this point.
It was funny because Liger forgot that he did that.
Listen, all comments boost you in the algorithm.
That's an unlisted video!
Oh, right.
No, I messed up.
You're just harassing this poor woman. You're not even helping your algorithm.
Well, why is it
algorithmically?
It's unlisted because I don't want to like clog up my feed with things that are like unedited, you know? Especially because I will. Regardless. Alright, let's start with Curse of Strahd. Last time, in the streets of Vallaki, our party marches towards the town square, intent to expose the Burgomeister's crimes against humanity and call for his removal from power. While Ignacio goes ahead to alert Father Franz, Beacon, Thalin, and Irina are ambushed by a specter that drains the life from Irina. They are able to dispatch it, but Beacon recognizes this must be the same way the Burgomeister killed the Watcher brothers, and with its appearance, the party realizes the Burgomeister is onto them. The four regroup in town square, where Ignacio is concerned about the noble Adelaide von Holtz's presence. Beacon explains he was the one who told her about the revolution and didn't sense anything deceitful about her words. But he comments that if she is against them, Ignacio can just seduce her, which Ignacio balks at and Irina becomes incensed by. Our three outsiders...
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Wop, wop, wop.
You motherfucker! What the hell did I do? What the hell did I do to you?
Bang my knee.
Our three outsiders gather the attentions of the civilians and draw their attention to the mine loss and the other atrocities the Burgomeister and his lackeys have wrought. The Burgomeister himself arrives shortly after, with enough manpower to oppose the group. The battle for Vallaki begins. Thalin summons snakes and transforms himself into a saber-toothed tiger to take down the guards along with Irina. Ignacio and Casimir work together to take on the reformer Evandel, with Ignacio breaking off to chase after a fleeing Burgomeister after. Beacon, atop his steed Daisy, duels Isaac and grapples him onto a horse and across the square. From the north of town, a saber-toothed tiger they know as Mirabelle, belonging to the bard Rictavio, leaps forward and assists the party in battle. With the Burgomeister felled by the group, all that remained was Isaac, the hulking brute with a demonic arm. Beacon was able to dispatch him non-lethally, but as Irina joined Beacon, Isaac recognized her, referring to her as my angel and begging that her lord might lessen his pain. And with that, we are now currently back in the session. Thalin, you have Isaac's arm between your big saber-tooth teeth. And
Cyber teeth, I like it.
Cyber teeth?
Cyber teeth, I love it.
I may have just seen an ad for Cyberpunk Red.
The cyber tooth.
The cyber-tooth tiger? That needs to be a thing.
I mean,
of course that is. I'm stealing that from my site. I'm stealing that from my fucking 80s action movie campaign.
Heck yeah. And you guys are currently looking down at Isaac, who, despite the immense pain he's in, has not blinked and not taken his eyes off of Irina. And I want both of you guys to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
No, Ignacio,
Wait,
you're not here.
Both of oh,
You're
both
really
of you.
far
Okay,
away.
Yeah,
You're,
all right. That's
you're
fine.
with the other saber-tooth tiger.
Oh, by the way,
Wait, actually, which one's which?
This one over here is Mirabelle. You can tell because she's got a pink dot. That's to tell that she's a
She have a
boy.
little
She's a
bow
girl.
on.
Yeah, she's got a little bow on. Actually, the bow is on her
Incredible.
tooth.
Okay.
Really quick question, because
Yeah.
I do actually genuinely forget if I did this or not.
Uh-huh.
Did I kill the wizard, or did
No.
I take him non-lethally?
You
We
took him
took them
non-lethally.
all non-lethally.
Yes.
Okay, because I remembered I was like tempted at the time.
Yeah,
but...
yeah.
Grab his spell book though.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
12.
No, I'm
That's a
definitely-
12?
I'm definitely taking that shit.
It's a 2.
That's
no,
a 2?
It's actually a 5.
Cool. Good job. Let me roll. Oh, okay. Irina is like looking over Isaac, and you see this like horrified expression kind of comes across her face as she sees something you guys clearly do not, and she is going to step back and try to step behind Thalin. Isaac's eyes still following her, still unblinking. What are you guys currently doing?
Behind Thalin?
Thalin is the big saber-tooth tiger.
Okay, but you went the opposite direction.
That's Thalin.
I am these. Oh, what? The hell?
What? Thalin's in the top corner for me.
Yeah,
Fresh.
that's correct. Irina is right next to him and got behind him.
What?
Like,
He's down here.
yes, that's correct. She's behind him.
But he's up here.
No, he's not there.
Why did you move him?
He was here. He was here.
He was.
Weird.
He's right.
He's right
what?
here.
What are you? The hell are you guys
Never
calling?
mind.
Okay, I'm right there.
Liger.
Irina, what is the problem?
She's gonna motion for you, and then she'll take a step forward and like she kind of leans up to you as if she's gonna whisper in your ear that you do not have, and she's gonna say, "His arm. Look where his arm was."
I looked where his arm was.
Go ahead and roll me perception at advantage.
Like, okay.
He's looking directly at it, but I can't see anything.
Well, listen.
15?
With a 15, you're able to, like, in the fact that you know something is happening, you notice that, like, the gore that is left where his arm is very slowly starting to stitch back together.
I cut it.
You cut it again?
I mean,
It's, Liger,
yeah.
he is incapacitated right now. If you do that, he's gonna die.
Okay,
I don't.
can I roll Arcana to figure out what's going on with it?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey guys, there's a monster hunter who specializes in this kind of shit. He's about literally 50 feet that way.
With the
You
other
might
saber-tooth
want to
tiger.
call out, say, hey, there might be a problem.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Uh-huh.
You motherfucker.
Do you want to give the diadem of leadership while you're at it?
I don't think I could do that, but it's gonna be 15.
15? Okay. So the way that it's regrowing, this can only be... You're gonna clown on me so hard. This can only be magic. Like, and specifically some dark form of magic, but you have specifically never seen this before. It's not restoring his health. It's just as if, like, the skin is willing itself back into existence.
Now, is this okay? Here's my question: is the skin reforming into an arm, or is it just closing over the wound?
It's closing over the wound in such a way that looks like it's almost spidering out and like these points that look like it could later become an arm.
No,
I'm imagining. I'm imagining Shin Godzilla.
It's been
Sure.
so long since I've seen Shin Godzilla. Wait, no, that wasn't even
the
Shin
arm that I
Godzilla.
have in my mouth. Is it still there?
Yes.
He
What
threw
about the
Now,
arm that
I know-
fell off?
above the
Taylor's
table,
got it.
is it more that the arm is regrowing itself, or more that the arm is reappearing from thin air?
Above the
If you
table,
had to describe it.
if I had to describe it, it is regrowing specifically.
Okay, so it is kind of building on itself.
Yes.
It's not just sort of like, it's not like it's like kind of like coming back spontaneously.
No, absolutely not. This is horrifying. Like the way that it's re-knitting itself, it almost looks like 3D printing, but nothing is printing. It is flesh.
Hey, Isaac, what's going on?
Are you saying that?
Hey, Isaac, what is going on with you?
I'm
He's
about to chomp his head off at this point.
No, you are not.
also
Yeah.
you are a saber-tooth tiger.
Rawr, head off.
Um, so he is absolutely not saying anything and continues to stare at Irina unblinking. At this point, like he's sweating so hard that like his sweat has turned to blood. Ignacio.
Hey, I've been there, buddy.
Ignacio, you are currently right next to Mirabelle and these two mastiffs, right over the unconscious body of Evandel. You're welcome to move if you need to.
Irina.
Oh well,
if it
no.
would
Well,
help
first
you-
and foremost, I have no idea there's a problem over there because no one has called for me. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find this guy's spell book and take it.
Yeah, go for
As
it.
well as
Irina,
the
go get-
spellcasting focus.
Irina, go get Ignacio and
Oh.
instant go to Casimir and tell him to cast see invisibility.
Okay. And she is going to go ahead and run up. So as you're searching this guy, I believe that we described him being unconscious before, but
Yeah, he's unconscious. Well,
would
he's covered in arrows.
yeah.
I believe the last arrow
Fair.
went through his hand.
Oh yeah. I
yeah,
think I do remember
I
that.
specifically like pinned his hand to a wall or something.
So Irina is going to run up to you, Ignacio, just as you find the spell book. At this point, Casimir is heading over as well, and she's going to say, something weird's happening with Isaac.
You can actually if Arita's looking at Ignacio's face, you can actively see the smile kind of fall off of his face. He was you could tell he was gonna be like, "Hey, we did it! Finally, no problems."
And he said something weird.
Well, yes, okay, but normal weird or
No, he called me my angel.
Oh shit.
I mean, that's a
I mean, we
It's
did
not
describe
okay.
the doll situation, right? I
Yes.
mean, I don't. Okay, just wanted to make sure that you were very aware of the obsessive stalker.
Oh, I'm
girl
very well
he has
aware.
never met before.
Listen, maybe this is
Just wanted to make sure.
maybe this is normal for him, but I am still freaked out. I'm still allowed this.
I mean, no, Finn, hey. I feel like he throws his hands up. Listen, I get it.
She's gonna drop her
That's-
voice and
that's-
she'll go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She's gonna drop her voice and she'll say, "Do you think this has anything to do with Tatiana? Because I don't know him."
Perhaps. I mean, through my dreams, I've received visions of who I can only assume to be Tatiana. But I was unsure if how much of that was just something in the land itself. Maybe it's something with Strahd's obsession leaking through the dreams that this land provides, or maybe it's due to the fact that we are like you and I have been traveling together. But he could have certainly also been having similar sort of visions, perhaps.
Maybe.
I don't. Regardless,
Go.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and press the spell book and spellcasting focus into her arms. I'm going to say, take these to Casimir. He'll know what to do with these better than any of us.
Right. And she's gonna run to Casimir and tell him to cast the invisibility. Let me make sure that he has that first of all.
He does. I checked.
Good, thank you.
All right,
You can...
I'm heading over to the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ignatius makes his way over to the others, and I'm assuming Izek is still staring. Where is he? I'm assuming Arena's kind of out of eye shot at the moment. She's kind of moved into the crowd.
Yeah.
Is his eyes? If I look at his eyes, is he looking at where she was? Or is he is his eyes still actively tracking her somehow?
So he is looking where she was in kind of this way that that we would describe as some sort of 1,000-yard stare.
Gotcha. I'm going to snap a couple times in front of his face.
Nothing.
And then I'm going to examine his arm.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll me. What is your hunter's proficiency again?
Hunter's Pain.
Uh-huh.
Give me 1 second. I get advantage on intelligence checks to recall info about and survival to track a Fey, fiends, or undead. I choose wisdom or okay, that's something else.
Okay.
That's just me being able to select wisdom or intelligence for my saving throw and like my spellcasting modifier stuff.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and make the
Um,
Arcana check, and it is going to be without advantage.
Without advantage.
Mhm.
Okay. Because yeah, all right, that makes sense, I guess. If I'm reading the situation correctly. Whoops, that was cocked. That give me 1 second here. That is a 17 plus 4, so a 21.
A 21. You are looking at. I imagine Beacon. You've already like pointed out what he's supposed to be looking at.
His arm is growing back. Hey, can you remind me real quick? What? Because I did sense it when we fought in the orphanage.
Uh-huh.
What creature classification is a vestige of the
dark. What is
the
it,
dark powers?
or
Yeah. What kind of
I-
creature class is that?
I don't
Also, while
remember.
you're explaining that, I'm gonna grab a
I
drink.
feel like it was infernal.
I can't remember if I actually said that like you gain advantage on that because of like Fey, fiends, or undead. Did I? Because like
No,
I don't think
I
that-
had cast divine sense.
Okay. I super don't remember. I'm sorry. And like the vestiges
And I
are.
do think you did give. I do think you specifically gave me advantage
Yeah.
because it was like we were doing deep because like we had just been like demon stuff, right?
Yeah.
But
Regardless, the judgment of this situation still stands. And for the reason that Ignacio, you're looking over this and you see that this has like the faintest traces of holy magic, but it's somehow warped. It feels like almost as if this was like a good spell that was horribly mangled by whoever was casting it. For what reason? For why?
but it's still like hallowed energy. It's not like
Yes.
like holy energy that's been twisted into like an unholy form
It's
or
the
something
opposite
along
of
those
that.
lines.
It's well,
It's
it's kind of
something
like that.
unholy that was twisted.
No, I'm sorry.
Well,
It's
okay, so it
holy.
was
You're right. It is holy. You actually got it dead on. Actually, it's holy, but somehow it has become unholy. And by what reason you don't fully know. All that you know
but
is
the
that
energy is still hallow. It's not like
Mhm.
it hasn't been like it's not like converted. It's still
No.
it's just been twisted into an unholy form.
that is correct.
Hmm.
This is holy magic. This is divine. This is a blessing.
Can I
What in
roll
the-
religion?
Yeah, go for it. I'll say you can roll it at
Can-
advantage if you needed to.
Would I also be able to roll religion on this?
Yeah, and because you also were the one who realized this, you could have advantage also. Also, Thalin, if at any
Wow.
point you want to switch out of Tiger, you absolutely can.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
Like to drop the
that's
tiger shape.
Okay.
a 23.
A 23.
Those are both 11, so that's a 12.
All right.
Also, Ray, I think like you maybe misunderstood like why I was asking.
Mhm.
I wanted to know what like are the dark powers considered infernal?
Technically, no. I haven't
Okay.
really given them a character class because they're kind of beyond that. Because
I mean,
will-
they're dark gods, so I mean, it's still
Yes.
technically divine.
I guess
I don't
technically.
think any of them. I don't think any of them are aligned with like devils or like fiends or
No.
demons.
I just want to
Demons or
know if
whatever.
like because I definitely used divine sense on that vestige of the dark powers, and I used it on Isaac. And I just want to know if it's like it feels like the same source.
So I will say that it does not feel like the same source.
Okay, that's all I really wanted to know.
My bad. So with a 12, Ignacio, you don't know what this is, but Beacon, you are sure that this is sort of a holy magic that has been used by someone whose heart is no longer holy.
Like an oathbreaker or something?
That could technically be true, yes.
But they tend to use necrotic energy.
The problem is that
for
you
their
don't know who
stuff.
cast this, so you don't know what their intentions are. All you know is that it was cast by someone who maybe was holy at one point and is channeling holy magic, but the effect is wholly evil. Like, this is not of Lathander.
Okay. Is there anything that I could use to stop this? Does anyone have
It would have to be unholy energy. It would have to be like negative energy in that case, wouldn't it?
does anyone have dispel magic or
Oh, fuck no, man. What? I got 2 spells.
Yeah, maybe don't ask Detdet if he's got spells.
I don't have that one.
I'm just checking. Oh yeah. Of course Casimir has dispel magic.
This boy's got
Of course he
everything.
does.
Here's the thing. Liger, wait,
He does not have many spell slots left,
no, and
if any.
yeah, and you just told him to cast See Invisibility, which would use his last 4th level. Well, I will say,
He doesn't have any second levels left?
oh, absolutely not. He's got 3 1s and a 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's too late to tell him anything
Well,
else.
here's the thing. He comes up and he is going to say, Beacon, Irina said you needed me to see something. What do I need to see?
Just paranoid that our special friend is here right now.
Oh, I understand. And you guys, go ahead.
But this may be more pressing. I can always find him with the divine sense.
Ignacio kind of leans over to Thalin. Why is he referring to Strahd as if he were some sort of like illicit tryst we were having on the side?
Maybe he knows something about Strahd that me and you do not know. And he
was super
Thalin
into
just
that
shakes his head
vampire.
because I don't know. I don't.
He was super into that vampire erotica.
I can't believe
I'm just saying that we need to keep an eye out for our friend to make sure that he doesn't start thinking with his other head, if he in fact has another head.
I don't know.
Do you think that is a thing?
Casimir, do you see what is happening right now with Isaac?
Let's see if he can get it.
I'm gonna fill him in on the insights that we.
Okay, that's enough for him to have advantage. He got a natural 1 on that Arcana check. Let's see how he does this time. Oh boy, that's a 5. Let me see what his Arcana score is.
Should be high, right?
Buddy, it's a 7.
Buddy, I don't fucking know. What do I look? I don't have every answer.
Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. That's a 12 in total. Unfortunately, he looks just as baffled as you guys.
Well, I mean,
It's certainly
the details.
It's certainly nothing I've ever seen before.
The details of this spell are. Do you think you could cast a dispel magic?
I can, but it must be one or the other. Do you need me to cast dispel magic, or do I need to be on the lookout for our special friend?
I can
once again. You could just say the devil. You could just say
we are
alone. We are out to. There is a large amount of noise happening over there. We are separate enough. You could just say it. We do not need to refer to it. I feel like I feel like you're planning on fucking him the way you're talking.
I think I can use my divine sense to find our special friend.
Completely sandbagged.
Why does he keep calling it special friend?
I don't know. It's really starting to unnerve me because he's super insistent on it.
It's quite unnerving.
But if we leave Isaac as he is now, he will continue to be a threat. Do you think you can take care of this?
Of course. So Isaac needs to make a spell save of 17. Does it say what kind of? Give me 1 second. Let me see what kind of spell.
Oh, meanwhile, while this debate's happening, I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna slap him across the face.
He's absolutely like he flinches from that, but he is not changing his like glance at all. By the way, Irina is ducking behind buildings or hiding behind Casimir or Thalin or Ignacio as much as she can. Mostly
He's
Ignacio and
effectively-
Thalin, because Casimir doesn't have much frame to hide behind.
He's effectively
If we gouge out
unconscious,
his
right?
eyes, he can no longer see her.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Beacon?
He's effectively like mechanically unconscious, right?
Yes, correct.
Can unconscious people make saving throws?
Technically, no. So, he is going to cast this spell, and you will see that whatever was happening is stopping a little bit. You don't see it retreat,
A
but
little
you
bit
just
or
see...
entirely?
Well, no, entirely. You don't see it, like, going back. Like, it has not put that thing back where it came from or so helped me yet, but it has stopped.
Wait. Yes, unconscious characters D5E can make saving throws, but they automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Huh.
Okay, so they still have
I mean,
to.
does he have
you-
to live?
Buddy, the whole premise of this revolution was bloodless, so that the people can take
Sure.
back their power
Well,
by doing their own trial.
has
Yeah, no.
been plenty of-
No, well,
there's plenty
no.
of
The
blood
reason we
still.
wanted it to be bloodless, the real reason we wanted it to be bloodless was that so like the town would still have like a decent fighting force to be able to help resist like any attempts by Strahd to like come and take over the town. Izek is like a diehard fucking loyalist to like
I don't
Vargas.
know.
Like
Right now, seeing this, I'm not convinced.
also
it's
he's like a
possessed.
real genuine freak.
Yeah!
And
He's
like-
not a good guy. I'm sorry,
I-
he's not.
Well, hold on a second. Seeing what we're now, I can't tell if he's possessed. I'd like
You're cutting out.
Oh yeah, Liger,
for
you
this
got
spell is
got.
dispelled.
Liger?
If he's still,
that's
if he,
oh
Liger?
you are fucked, my man.
Yeah,
You're-
Liger.
He is a
Liger-
robot. He's too
Beep
far
boop.
into his character.
Beep boop.
hello.
Okay, Liger, restart all of that. We didn't hear anything.
So my thing is that like he's acting like so weird right now, and the arm is so weird that I'd like to see this spell dispelled before I like am convinced that he's not entirely possessed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was the person that was a freak the whole time him or the arm?
Well,
And
okay,
and
but
yes,
like,
I did
we're
play
not
Metal
getting
Gear
any...
Solid 4.
Well, first off, he was faking the arm the whole time.
What?
That was the point.
What?
He was faking the arm.
What do you mean he was faking the arm?
We're literally seeing the arm being like crazy magical right now.
I'm talking about MGS4. You dumb motherfucker.
Come on, I haven't played Metal Gear.
Don't worry about it. It's not important. You're not going to remember it. Anyways, I don't know, man. Like he was like really weird and fucked up before all of this too. I don't like even before like all of this, he was still a bastard. So I guess if you want to check and take a look, if you want to make sure, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then well, I'm just saying that's a lot of effort for a guy who hasn't been nothing but a bastard.
I will say that Casimir has cast a spell, and I have described that the growing sensation has stopped, but the crazed, weird look that you've seen in Isaac's eyes has not abated, nor has he stopped looking to where he last saw Irina.
So the arm stopped growing, but it's still there.
It's like the places that was growing is still there. It's still in these weird, like, little chunks.
Oh.
Like these little spires, essentially.
Yippee.
So now he's just got, like, an unformed baby arm. But it's not even an arm shape.
Well,
He's got the fucking Scary Movie, like, 2 butler arm.
Not quite. Not quite. It's more like there's just,
That's my strong hand.
It's more like what if
That's
you
my
were,
strong
like,
hand.
printing a 3D arm and you just stopped it and it freaked out.
Oh, fun. All right, this is... I kind of... I'm gonna kind of move back to to Arena,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna kind of lean in and whisper in her ear. Listen, I want to test something to try to get a reaction out of him. I need you to know that I am saying this for a reaction. Please, please.
Let me see how she reacts to that.
We're being entirely too nice. To
Oh my
somebody that's a
gosh.
horrible person.
She's like, her face is bright red as you're saying this, and she doesn't really know what to say.
I'm going to kind of put my hands up. I'm gonna give her a little thumbs up, and then I'm gonna walk back to Isaac. I'm gonna lean down into his ear, and I'm going to say, "The red-haired angel that haunts your thoughts. The one she desires is me, not you."
I
See if that gets. Well, no. I'm leaning down and I'm whispering in his ear.
Do you want to roll stealth?
I'm trying to see if I get any. I'm just trying to get any kind of reaction.
Bro.
So
Bruh. This isn't looking good for
non-playboy Ignacio.
I'm being listen. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it. There's no polite way to phrase something like this to get a reaction without sounding really fucked up. I thought about a couple different options.
This is looking bad for. This is looking bad for Ignatilate.
That ship is sunk, bud. So you will see that he does not react at all. He doesn't even look at you. He's still just 1,000-yard stare right where he last saw Irina.
Is his little baby arm formed up enough to put manacles on?
No, it's not a full baby arm. It's just a few little spines.
It's like he's got some weird meat strings hanging
Yes!
off of his stomach, dude.
Okay, I'll wrap him up in chain.
By the way, were any of you guys trying to listen into what Ignacio was
Let's
saying?
put a bag over his head so he can't stare at Irina anymore.
I'm literally standing right next to him, so I guess I'll listen.
Ignacio, go ahead and roll stealth, I guess.
This is bullshit, man. He's gonna use this against me. I don't know what this fucking robot's problem is, but he's really determined to fuck it up for me. I don't know why.
Do you think you can beat a 6?
Do you?
Well, I've got a +9 to stealth, so yeah, probably. That's
Your beacon behind you casting guidance.
That's a 24.
Yeah, I don't think that you can guide your way out of this one, bud. But if you wanted to put a burlap sack on him, I'm sure that if you looked around, you could probably find one.
Anyway,
I find some random sack and I put it over his head and
yeah, it absolutely.
This way he cannot creepy stare at the Arena.
Thank you.
Well,
Thalin.
I put both Isaac and the Burgomaster over each of my shoulders. And
put him in the fucking stockade.
I was gonna put him in the Reformation Center.
Well, wait. Detdet, one of them is missing an arm to put in the stockade. That would probably still work. Never mind. That would still work.
He's got a neck. He's got a neck and another arm. He's got meat strings. For God's sake!
I forgot that you don't need both arms for that.
And then I cast Divine Sense.
Okay, go ahead. Well, with the Divine Sense, you spread this out. Go ahead and tell me what the range on that is.
It's real low. Divine Sense. 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. You are going to cast this, and you feel a very, very slight nothingness. There is no sense of anything threatening as far as Divine Sense can tell.
Well, does that mean that I no longer sense Infernal from Isaac?
You specifically sense Infernal from the arm that has fallen.
Okay. Everyone be watchful. And I take Burgermaster and Isaac. I guess I'll take him to the center of town. And
I look over at Arena. I'm like, are we ever not? I feel like
Yeah, no.
we're like watching.
I feel like we're always doing good.
99% of the time.
I'm 100%. I'm 105.
I have trouble sleeping sometimes because we're so watchful. Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons, but
that's called PTSD.
Also the PTSD.
Well, yes, obviously.
Anyway, I'm taking my prizes. We're coming over here. I'm gonna come up to the Martic house, be like, "What do you guys want me to do?"
You know what? I'm gonna continue to lean over. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to take a fucking nap. Maybe just to fucking spite him. Do it on purpose, you know?
Iruna's gonna pat you on the back and be like, "You deserve it, honestly."
Thank you. Thank you.
But by the way, everyone, the saber-tooth tiger is with us. They are fine.
What about the snakes?
The snakes are also with us.
The snakes are
also, you should probably dispel the snakes. I think the snakes have done their job.
The snakes did good. Give the snakes a raise.
I point to a random group of soldiers and be like, "Can you guys handle triage for the wounded?"
Guards, arrest these snakes.
Can you put like manacles on a snake?
No.
You can try.
I mean, you're gonna get bit, but I mean,
yes.
To each their own.
Manacles are enrichment for snakes.
That's true. This is true. So
a snake hole.
The guards that remain are going to absolutely begin triage. And even on Evandel, they surprisingly begin triage on him as well. They're all giving Mirabelle a wide berth as she goes over next to the stockades and sits down and is licking the blood off of her paws.
Someone gets her a wolf steak.
So I will say that the Martikovs are both going to head in your direction. What were you saying?
I have these two here with me, and as much as I would like for them to just sit in prison, it is the decision of the town, and to do what they will with them, and well, that is you guys. Maybe you should address the crowd now.
They're gonna nod, and Erwin is going to point to a nearby guard. He says, "Get them to the stockades, at least to get them somewhere where they can't hurt anyone. Make sure constant watch is on them." And the guards kind of are looking amongst themselves, and clearly looking at the Burgomeister like, that's our boss, though. But they will eventually comply, and they will take the Isaac. And the two of them will take Isaac. One will take the
That's
Burgomeister.
our boss, though, buddy. I'm pretty sure you just quit in the most violent way possible.
Well, yeah, this is one of the green guys, though, who were passive.
And now that I'm in a different spot, I'm gonna make another divine sense.
So again, you feel nothingness as you reach out and are trying to see if there is anything unholy here, and you do not sense.
Liger, I'm above the table. I think we've been fucked with before on this divine sense shit, though. I know that it's one of those things where you're getting nothing, and I know that you're still justifiably paranoid about that. I don't know how helpful it's going to be, because I feel like we've had
shows up, he's fucking here.
Through it. I think that we've had people slip past it before.
No, not divine sense.
I mean, the house versions of those two fucking kids got past it. I know they weren't technically, but that doesn't change the fact that they were still fucking with us.
That was weird.
Well, that's because they were illusions on top of everything else. But that just goes to show that there are things that people can do to slip past divines, to avoid interacting with divine sense. I know that it's a big thing, but
I just wanted to make sure in the central area.
I get it. No, I get what you're going for, and I get why you did it where you did it, and you tried it once, you tried it again. I don't know if it's worth burning more slots of it.
I've got 4.
So you guys will see that Danica and Erwin kind of whisper to each other, and he's going to give her a very firm pat on the back. He says, honey, you've got this. And he's going to lean in and give her a kiss. And she kind of looks very nervous as she is going to step up and stand atop the fountain in the middle of town. And she will say, Valachians, these strangers, they are not our enemies. They are our friends. And friends are so hard to come by these days. We must realize that what the Burgomeister has put us through cannot happen again. We cannot allow one person to hold sway over all of Valachi. I would propose that if it is something that the townsfolk would be interested in, that we should maybe look into some sort of formalized democracy. So that way, at least the people's voice will have something to say. I do not claim to be the spokesperson for anyone, but my husband and I would like to begin a committee to at least oversee this, to start this in place. And anyone who would think that they have authority to do so is welcome. And anyone who believes that their authority is nothing, please know that you are not nothing, and you can still provide help in rebuilding Valachi. And we will see a brighter future for Valachi, not just for the Burgomeister and his lackeys, but to all of us, to the common people. And you're going to see that, like, a lot of people are starting to come out of the, like, woodwork, and they're all very nervously muttering to each other as they're, like, eyeing this. And she's going to step down, and she will, like, nod to you guys and say, for the time being, I think that's all I can do. I hope it's enough.
I could give a diadem of leadership.
Yeah, I will say that, like, maybe it's a little bit of your divine, like, or not divine, this magic influence that you've given her, but it is enough, in addition to what you guys have done, to, like, go ahead and roll me a perception check, actually, or insight check. Actually, insight, just insight.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Everybody?
Okay. Fine with that. That'd stay for me. That's going to be a 23 for me.
Okay, 23.
Filthy, disgusting 20.
Balin?
26.
26.
God damn.
So every single one of you guys is going to see that the townsfolk look horrified about what's happened, but they don't look like they're going to, like, turn against you. If anything, a few of them even look like they might be a little bit hopeful about what's to come.
Can I, real quick, like, plant my eyes specifically on Adelaide and the other nobles?
What are you doing?
That's actually exactly what. I
want to just make sure they're not about to cut and run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I was about. Do you mind if I take that, because I've been the one who's, like, been super suspicious, and then you do kind of trust Adelaide, like you.
I do, but those other nobles.
You guys can both.
Sure. I'm just saying that if we had to divide it to one, I think it would make more sense, because I'm way more suspicious of her.
Well, it
Also,
can
I
be
rolled slightly
both.
higher.
¿Por qué no las dos? So if you guys want to insight specifically Adelaide and the nobles, you guys can.
Yes. Yes, I want to keep my eyes on these bastards.
Yeah.
Definitely keeping my eyes peeled for anything else.
I see her shuffling these nobles around.
Well, I realized she wasn't next to them.
22.
A D2?
22.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Okay. Well, okay, I see. I thought we were just using, like, the previous rolls, but let me re-roll it, I guess.
Yeah, no, you are using a new one, because you were looking at the townsfolk, and now you're looking at the nobles.
Okay, that is a 16 plus 6, that's a 22.
20. Oh, wow, 2 22s. So
I'm going to give myself guidance.
Okay. What'd you get?
Liger
is what's going on, man? What's going on? What do we need to talk about this?
His stick is just a centimeter longer as before.
I don't need this. I'm not giving you another hit clip. I'm not doing that shit.
Love that clip so much.
So you guys would see that the nobles look very unimpressed and like a little bit mad about what's happening, especially as you guys had mentioned before, a world like a Valachi without nobles. Adelaide does not look to be like sharing their opinions. She does look to be like happy and kind of beaming at you guys, but you do notice that like something about her just seems a little bit different than what you saw before. Like her smile is a little bit bigger than what you're used to.
Okay, Okay. Also, when I hit that divine sense earlier, is the imp there?
Oh, no, the imp is not there.
Okay.
No imp.
All right. Good to know. But yeah, something's weird with her. Then we'll have to.
So we are getting like, do we argue? So like, what is the rule? Like, is the TLDR of this one like? Nobles are pissed off. Adelaide is happy, but there's just something that's not quite right.
Yes, 100% correct.
Okay.
Yeah, insight.
What'd you get?
Is it like the
I got a 26 in my insight.
Okay, yeah, you noticed.
No, that's it. No, that was the last roll.
Oh yeah, you gotta roll again
yeah,
if you want it.
Okay, let me roll again. I get a plus. So 17.
17. You would notice the thing about the nobles, but you would not notice that the thing about Adelaide being just a little not right, or as Detdet described it.
Should I actually put on a guidance just to be sure?
I mean, you got a 22, my man.
You could guidance me and hit me with the guide.
Well, you're so far away right now. It's a touch spell. You know.
What are you?
I lean. I asked
Liger. I get you're doing this for the bit. I get you're doing this for the bit. This might actually be important.
Right. Whatever. I guess I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
It's a 3.
Thank you.
Ignacio, why he kind of like he goes, why did they not look happy? We just freed them from tyrants and now they're mad. Why?
Oh no, you see they are the tyrants. This talk of a Velaki that does not need nobles, a talk of a Velaki that is for the people, by the people. They're not interested in that. They're interested in a Velaki that is for them and by them.
Well, they can
get the other
fuck.
people. Listen, it's if you give a man too much power and too much wealth, eventually it goes to their head and they start thinking that they are the center of the world, that everything belongs to them and everything revolves around them. And when things are not about them, or when things are good for the common people and themselves, they see that the disparity between them and the common people shrinking as a loss to themselves.
I will say, Thalin, a lot of this is ringing true. A lot of this sounds like your dad. And also with the 25 Detdet, you still got the same information.
I love my favorite non-political D&D actual play.
Essentially, all nobles are bastards.
Anab.
Listen, the Merchant Republic, the Merchant Republic of is not necessarily a place where like people with like good intentions succeed.
All nobles are bastards with Arena directly behind you.
Listen.
She's like
she's
local,
a good one.
Like she's like a local politician's daughter, not like these are like. I've inherited all of my money. And like, meanwhile, like Arena's just living in a pretty normal house in town.
No, it was a big house, man. But it was, to be fair, it was destroyed because Strahd.
Yeah, well.
All right.
Then now her family no longer has that asset.
So does Danica have anything else to say?
No, she had stepped down and said that's all for the time being. They have put the Berg. I will say they even put like Evandel in the stocks. So the wizard advisor, Isaac, and the Burgomeister are all in the stocks currently. And she said that she was going to assemble a committee to oversee some kind of democratic election and encourage the common people to put their best effort in where they can.
All right. I suppose
I'm going to move over to Danica. Okay, so Danica, I know we wanted this to be for the people of Velaki, by the people of Velaki. I'm going to tell you right the fuck now, I wouldn't trust Adelaide von Holtz as far as I could fucking throw her.
You've expressed this to me before, and I completely agree.
I'm just saying that there is a non-zero chance that she and the faction of nobles that she cavorts with, that were most likely also part of Fiona Watcher's cult, that a cult that she was part of, to the best of the information that I know of. Watch out for them.
Of course, of
Heavily
course.
If they start to maneuver, I'm not saying do anything underhanded, but this should be a Velaki that is divorced from the old order as much as possible.
And she is
If you
going
catch my drift.
She is going to very subtly point to the roofs, and you will see that there are a couple of ravens that are sitting up there, like preening themselves and just not doing anything. And she says, "We have eyes all over Velaki. She will not escape our notice."
I wouldn't institute a spy network in our local government either.
Well, they already have a spy network.
You have a spy network is almost
to be fair,
required.
they're I'm not gonna lie. I would be more concerned if like the spy network wasn't genuinely the most like good-hearted and like well-meaning and helpful faction that we've even thought about so far.
What kind of
Like,
world are we?
these guys are the like this is like
Everyone needs a spy.
these guys are saints by comparison to literally every other organized faction in this
Yes,
fucking
correct.
Surveillance state parentheses complimentary.
Yes.
Hey guys, I have been requested to look for something. Can we take a quick break? I won't be too long.
Yeah, I could.
Is that cool with you guys?
Hello, Adelaide, my friend.
All right, we will be back in just a little bit. I'm sorry, chat.
I would strangle this robot if only I knew that it would do anything to him.
Whoops. Wrong screen. Wrong one. Okay, and we're back. Sorry for that abrupt end, but what are you guys currently doing?
I can't
Well-
believe she had you like running around looking for drugs. That's fucked up, Ray.
I walked up to Adelaide.
Yeah, you did.
Wow, I got sandbagged again.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you this evening?
Good. Thanks. She looks very confused why you're just being so casual about this.
Things have happened. Many things. So you have
Yes.
heard.
I was
Beacon,
here.
if you feel like the back of your head is heating up at all, it's because I'm glaring at you harder than I think I ever have.
I am wondering.
He's
why
doing
you
the
did not
Darth
meet
Vader
us
thing.
earlier.
What'd you say?
I'm wondering why you did not meet us earlier.
I had to get the nobles because I told you that we were putting our support into you, remember? I had to make sure that everyone that has put their support into you was here.
There's support, yes. I feel very supported, and I look at the expressions on their faces.
Listen, and she's gonna lean forward and she'll say, I know that is a tough pill for them to swallow, but honestly, I have very little nobility to even give up at this point. So I have no qualms with it. I'm sure they'll come to feel the same.
And what happened to your friend that cannot read cursive?
Oh, he's not here? She kind of like is turning around like, he's invisible though.
He keeps
What do you mean?
he keeps calling things his friend that I feel like are very explicitly not his friend, and I'm
Yes.
just a little confused.
Well, he is no longer here.
Maybe I don't know. I was confused why he was even following me to begin with.
I want to call her a liar so bad.
I suppose by now he is halfway to Castle Ravenloft to tell his master of what has transpired here.
Do you think he's flying there, or?
Adelaide, we have many questions for you.
Okay, well, maybe we should get out of the middle of town where it's loud and there is a saber-toothed tiger that is right over there.
Oh, he's friend. Don't worry. It's okay. She's friend. It's okay.
No, maybe we should do this here.
Yes.
Okay, if I could ask, where did you get another party member? And she's like kind of glancing over at Casimir.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, yes, that's
why
she
I asked.
Literally why she's
listen, Beacon, leave bad cop to me.
We found it. Sorry. We found him on the road.
Okay.
Buddy, you're supposed to be the face. Lock in. Lock in.
I will put this simply, Adelaide. There are many factors that have gone on, much information we have learned, that has led us to trust you less and less. We want to know everything that you are keeping from us.
Beacon, you mentioned that before, and I've told you that I don't have anything to hide.
Beacon, cast it.
Do it.
Beacon, who suddenly feels stronger for some reason, has an additional second level spell slot.
Uh-huh.
And so he casts a Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what that has to happen for that.
Zone of Truth. She has to make a DC 14 Charisma saving throw.
14? Okay, give me 1 second.
I start to put my hand towards my spear. What's gonna happen?
I do think we should have done this in the bar.
Yeah, she said, can we not do it in public?
I don't like the idea of us running off alone.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, we
Something
wouldn't be
happens.
alone. We'd have the Mardikovs. and all of our
I guess
allies.
I don't know.
Let me look.
I
At
It's too
feel,
late now.
but I do feel like if it happens in public, it also discredits the noble faction.
Uh-huh.
Which I mean, I think that's good in and of
Unless-
itself.
Unless
honestly.
she's truly not hiding anything, in which case it makes us look like assholes.
It is a
Then we look like assholes. We're not fucking governing the town.
give me 1 second. Okay, so Beacon, you feel this magic go off, and does this have any verbal components? It does! So you just say this, and she's looking at you, and she says, "What are you doing? Why are you casting spells right now?"
Insurance against falsehoods.
Is that right?
We will have the truth from.
So did
we
she
will
fail the
have the
saving
truth
throw?
from you.
She failed.
Yeah, we will have the truth from you, Miss Von Holtz.
Or you
have to
can
tell me
join
if
the
she
rest of them
succeeded.
in the stockades.
What was the true extent of your relationship with Fiona Watcher?
I never knew Fiona Watcher, and she looks very surprised that she says that.
Who did you
You're in
know?
her house.
And she's gonna look you right in the eyes, Beacon, and let's see. She's just like, "You are such a pain."
I have heard this many times from many people, including my allies.
Indeed.
Yes, it's because he is.
To be fair.
So she is going to just smile up at you, and the thing is that she knows that you have cast Zone of Truth now. Even though she's failed it, I don't understand, like, technically she knows what's going on. Can't she just avoid answering questions?
Sure, but if you
she
avoid
can-
answering our questions, we're never going to trust you again.
Uh-huh.
Ever.
I'm going to tell. In fact, I'm
I'm
explicitly in character telling her, if you do not answer our questions, that is your that is your right, and that is you are entitled to it. But know that we will never trust you again. We will consider you to be an enemy moving forward.
I'm sorry for the third degree,
to-
but my company
not.
insists.
No. No apologies.
And she is going to lock eyes with you, Ignacio, and smiling, she's going to say, "You should have always thought of me as your enemy." And she says that very quietly. And she is going to turn and begin walking down this alley. And then she's going to turn back and kind of motion for you guys to follow.
Well, I can't move the zone. I don't think that's a thing I can
No,
do.
That is true, you can't.
I think we got the information we need.
Whoops, that's not... She turns upside down. There she goes.
buddy, she does like a flip, like a cartwheel as she's going down the alley.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing this?
What are you
'Cause I got a
doing?
bad feeling about this, but
Well,
if
I
we're
mean,
doing this, we're doing this.
All right, I guess I wasted a second level spell slot for her to just walk out of it.
It was a pressure game, right?
Are you bringing your
Okay,
horse with you down this alley?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
should not have dispelled the snakes. And I can't.
It's too late now.
I can't do it again
Mhm.
This horse is just as much a part of this party as anyone else.
until I rest.
Irina and Casimir are kind of like looking between you guys, and Irina's coming with, and and Casimir will say, "Do you need me to come as well?"
Stay with Casimir.
Okay. And she's going to like grab you by the hand, Ignacio, and like pull you to look at her, and she kind of just like looks you in the eye for a moment, and she looks like she wants to say something, but then she just like stops and she grabs your hand and pulls you into a really tight hug, and she's just gonna say, "Be safe, please. Please be safe."
I'll do everything in my power to return. Stay close to Casimir.
See you soon.
Wait, hold on a second. She was standing here.
Uh-huh.
She is inside the zone of truth.
Yeah, but
still.
she's walking further into the alley, my man.
Yeah.
No, I'm standing in front of her now. She can't.
Okay. Well, that was... Listen, the implication was that she goes further than just, like, 2 inches to the left.
Yeah.
It was
Fine.
2 inches to
going-
the
I'm-
left, but in
as-
game,
as-
it was like 20 feet.
As Arena goes to move away, Ignacio is going to kind of like grab her hand,
Mhm.
and like with every second that I grow more, I fear that this victory was not as simple and as clean as we would have hoped.
It's the cleanest we possibly
Please.
could have made it. I don't know how we
Please.
improved it.
No, well, like this shit. I feel worse and worse about this shit specifically. Be safe.
I will. You too.
If anything happens,
A wild
No.
shape left.
beyond the shadow of a doubt that I will come for you.
I know. And she's gonna,
Oh,
like...
I still have 2 wild shapes. Great.
Still holding your hand, she's going to like very gently like pat it on like your hand on the back, and she'll just nod again and say, "I know," before letting you your hand go and walking back to Casimir.
I'm going to walk down the alley. As I walk down the alley, as like the darkness starts to creep in a little bit, like
Mhm.
the shadows of like the whatever, I'm going to activate my blood right, my crimson right of the dawn.
Detdet, first of all, how
Um,
freaking dare you give me a simple and clean reference when it's supposed to be serious?
It wasn't. It wasn't intentional. It came out, and I realized. And then I thought about it after the fact.
It's
and I'm
also
like,
just
well,
a
fuck,
regular
we're here now.
expression, Ray.
I know, but
Yeah.
everything is Kingdom Hearts to me.
That's fair. Anyways, let me roll damage.
Is it
That's
fair?
a full 6. God damn.
I certainly have my spear in my
Mhm.
hands.
So you
All
guys
right. Well,
you guys
I'm
are-
assuming we're still wounded, even though we leveled up.
yes, that's correct.
Okay. Do we get the HP that we rolled back?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So then I'd lose the 6 HP that I gained, and then back to
Good job,
21.
Ignacio. So
I didn't really get damage other than in tiger form, so
so Adelaide is going to walk down this alley, kind of like further from the crowd, and it is completely silent where you guys are. There's not a soul around, and she is going to turn and smiling at you very sweetly. She's going to say, "I feel a bit bad for taking that zone of truth away from you. I apologize, Beacon. What did you want to know?"
What are you?
That's a good question. And as you guys are standing there,
oh
you
fuck me.
you will see movement from behind you, and as you turn, you see a second Adelaide.
Does this one have an imp with her?
No, she does not.
Okay, wait. Where on the map?
Dude, ignore
Yeah,
the map. I can't. There's no alley.
We went down some alleys. We went down some
Okay.
alleys.
All right.
Thalin just kind of leans back. It's like, Ignacio.
I would like to make a divine sense again.
Mm-hmm. So as you divine sense, you feel it come up with nothing. Does this have any kind of... You have a little antenna that comes out, right?
Yar.
Okay, so the second Adelaide is going to just chuckle and... Hold on one second. She's going to say, Nistel's magic aura. It prevents certain things from popping up as what they are.
So you're...
I'm gonna roll. I would like to roll an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll it.
Yes, that is what
Ray,
you do indeed.
I want you to tell me if it's enough.
Okay.
And that's all.
Detdet, I feel... Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Dude,
Oh,
you
shit.
can make assumptions as you want, But at the very least,
Okay.
let me send you what this does. Well, actually, let me read this. Anyone who wants to, make an Arcana check.
I'll give
Okay.
it a shot. That's a 19.
A 19?
I got a 16.
16?
16 too.
Okay. I'll say that because this is a second level spell slot or spell, you guys would know what this is. But how this works is let's see what it says specifically. The target appears to spells and magical effects such as detect magic that detect magical auras. You can make a non-magical object appear magical, a magical object appear non-magical, or change the object's magical aura so that it appears to be of a specific school. In addition, you change the way a target appears to spells and magical effects that detect creature types, such as Paladin's Divine Sense or the trigger of a symbol spell. You choose a creature type, and other spell and magical effects treat the target as if it were a creature of that type or alignment. So it is, as she said, and you will see that the first Adelaide will say, "You did ask me what I was, and I feel I owe you an explanation. This really was my first time meeting you, and it was very nice to meet you all. My name is Anastasia Karlova." And then the second Adelaide, like you guys turn to her, maybe as if expecting anything, and you hear in your mind, "I believe I need no explanation of who I am."
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
So, the reason Detdet was messaging me was because Detdet knew. Go ahead.
So, in the module, there's a nobleman who would approach a player character party at a couple different points in the adventure. Where you meet him first depends on a couple different factors, but a lot of people meet him for the first time in Velaki. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what his first name is.
Vasily.
Vasily. And Vasily helps the party out. And he is like an ally. He, is a little flaky here and there sometimes, but he is genuinely pretty well-intentioned. And he assists the party with a couple different things. And Vasily von Holtz is Strahd in disguise.
Mm-hmm. So Detdet, with that natural 20, the way that Adelaide is carrying herself, that voice, there is no doubting this. This is Strahd. And she is going to put a finger up to her mouth and say, "You all just fought so hard to defend Velaki. Let's not startle them with anything a little too loud, shall we?"
What spell did you cast on Isaac?
I did nothing to Isaac. Isaac is a blip in the radar for me. I don't care what happens to an insignificant Velakian. Or Kreskite, if it's the case.
I'm going to kind of mentally file that away.
Did Fiona know that?
No hard feelings about your wife, or
How's your wife, Strahd?
Your Chamberlain.
She knew her role. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep using the Adelaide voice, but it is Strahd speaking unless I say the first Adelaide. I think
it's more fucked up if it's like the Adelaide phase, but Strahd voice coming out.
Yeah, I know, but well, I guess that's true. I'll use the Strahd voice, but only for so you guys can know which one's talking.
And there's like the two of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
There's two of them. So he will just chuckle and say, "She knew what her role was. Her role was to get a bit under your skin, to show me how you think. Oh, and I was surprised. I thought you would resurrect the children first."
We will still.
If
Will you?
If it came down to it, If there truly was no other options. Probably.
And are you off to save them at this moment? To deliver them back to their family?
We are tired.
It's been a bit of a day, as you've no doubt observed.
It surely
Yes.
has. I feel
I'm
so
going to turn to Beacon. I'm going to kind of like interrupt as like she starts to talk again, and I'm going to turn to Beacon, and I'm going to say like, and this is why we do not start trusting random strange women who we have very legitimate suspicions about.
Strahd was saying something, like he continued talking, but you say that and he starts to laugh, and he's gonna say, it was so simple. As soon as I got word from my Vishtani in Barovia village that you were so easily enthralled by beautiful women, Thalin, Ignacio, that part was easy. And Ignacio, you were suspicious when I began talking about the Kogan Valley. But all I had to do was mention my dead father, and it is more than just your wrists that bleed. Your heart is what bleeds the most, and it is delicious.
Was there a real Adelaide that you killed and replaced?
Absolutely
this
not. The Von
This is a
Holtz name.
full fabrication.
The Von Holtz name is how I creep into Velaki. It's how I watch
So the
them.
So you just-
Burgermaster was
so
full
you
of
just
shit the whole
decided-
time.
Douchebag.
I'm just like I'm sitting here and like I'm thinking to myself like, so did you come up with like, did you just like decide to turn yourself into a woman like before all of this, or just like you decided
It's just
like
called cross-dresser.
it's
No.
time? You know what? It's time for a change.
No. He specifically said he did that because you and Thalin, like, you saw the Vishtani women and immediately threw all caution to the wind. Mostly Thalin.
So there was no. This person of Adelaide did not exist until a couple of days ago.
That is correct, yes. Before that, it was just Vasily von Holtz, which was the name I used before her.
Well, hold on a second. The Mardikovs said that she was a regular.
Wait, no, they did. They're right. That's right. He has been, like, booping around as Adelaide.
Okay, so
was it just like you wanted to like? I'm just kind of like. So did you just like try?
He wanted to be on our
Did you
team
just
for once.
decide one day you wanted to see what it was like on the other side of things, or like I get it. It's 500 years. It's
it
bored.
is Strahd.
You
It
get
is
you
Strahd.
get
He
bored.
wanted the attention.
And he's gonna, like, click his fingers and point at Beacon. Like, really, it doesn't matter what face I wear as long as the disguise works.
Uh-huh.
So I suppose now that you have taken us into an alley, you tend to kill us.
Of course not. You are still
Yes.
my most valued guest, despite your many, many sins. And I had come hoping that this was something that could be smoothed over. But seeing as it hasn't, I thought I might give you something else. And the other Adelaide is going to walk up to you guys and hand you an envelope that is sealed with Strahd's signature seal.
Oh, what's in this? Is it a letter made of skin? Oh, what
I'm
is
assuming
it?
because she's behind us.
can turn
she
it
hands
into
the letter
bag.
to me.
What's that?
Because like the other Adelaide comes in behind us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming she handed the letter to me.
Well, no, the first Adelaide was in front of you guys, so that's she's handing it to Beacon.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, so Beacon, you got a letter.
Strahd's next to me. Fucking Anastasia. Like Anastasia, you said?
Anastasia.
Right, send me the letter.
Anastasia. God damn it. Yeah. So she's in front of
My
me.
friends, I am delighted to hear of your success in Velaki. Fear is a welcome quality in Burgermeisters, but arrogance is another matter. You continue to surprise me, which has been beneficial for your survival thus far. And in honor of this survival, I propose a celebration. Your presence is required this next dusk at Castle Ravenloft. Your safe passage will be ensured, as it has been provided by young Brahmin Bray. I look forward to having you for dinner.
You ain't have me for dinner.
Quick correction.
You like how
your safe
is
passage.
it just
wait.
second? Is
Your,
it?
sa-
Oh,
your
sorry.
safe passage will be insured as it has already been provided to young Brahmin Bray.
Oh, you took the fucking kids.
I took the fucking kids.
Oh man. We didn't have anyone watching them kids.
We got a week. We've
We've
a
got
week
10 days.
before- Oh, 10 days before the spell wears off.
Yeah, but he also said next dusk. So like, if we don't do that,
The one thing is we can like we know that like I mean like obviously he can still like mutilate the bodies normally and just like prevent them from being able to be revivified. If like the bodies are too mutilated, obviously.
I
But
love that.
like he can't. Well, he can't
Love
raise them as undead. I would
Yeah,
put
he
it
can't
past
make
him
him
to have
undead.
zombie kids at dinner. That seems like the kind of shit he'd be into.
Oh well. What is this?
I thought it would be fairly simple. I want to have you at Castle
It's a
Ravenloft.
pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward hostage situation.
Yes, I mean we will collect the 3 children.
3?
Yes, from my
sorry,
knowledge,
3?
you have a guest named Gertruda.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Do I now? You know,
If you
I
don't, then I have no idea where she is, and that is concerning equally.
You know, it's
I mean,
difficult to
not,
take account of who I welcome into Castle Ravenloft.
You're very bad at like every aspect of civil governance, aren't you? You really can't keep track of shit, can you?
Maybe the people will like you more if you did your job, fuck ass.
My friends, this has never been about getting anyone to like me. Love is conditional, but ruling with an iron fist, that is what I require for my
What are you doing to rule? I hear no decrees coming from the halls of Castle Ravenloft. I hear of no demands, no taxes, no civil infrastructure. What the fuck are you doing? What is ruling to you?
You have been here a week, might I remind you, and you are not.
Yes, and I haven't seen hide or hair of you beyond people being whispering about you in the dark. I see you. I just don't see what you're. You seem so uninterested in the actual mechanics of ruling.
That is entirely correct. But after being
Yeah.
The point.
Did you even try it at all in your 500 years? You seem so bored, but you have
Did
not
you just
yet
jump
tried the
straight into
obvious
like,
thing.
or did you just jump straight into necromancy and vampirism after having conquered the people?
he is going to just like put his head down and kind of chuckle to himself, and when he like looks up at you, you again see like it's Adelaide, but you can see that her teeth have turned to her canines have turned sharp, and he will say, "That is so fretfully little that you know of me, actually. Doesn't that not surprise you? Does that not worry you?"
I do not worry about you at all. If not for my quest, I would not give you a passing glance. You're as melodramatic as you are predicting.
He's hitting him with the madman. Everyone get down.
And yet so many machinations you still have not quite realized. I can't help but notice that, what is it, Nightsbane upon your... What would be your breast if you were of organic nature?
Well, that's tucked neatly in my pack.
Oh, is it? I thought you said you were growing it on you.
No, I was trying to germinate it, but my last attempt failed, and
Oh, I see. I will amend that to say then, you have Nightsbane with you that you took from Yesterhill, do you not?
sure.
There is no such thing as Nightsbane Beacon. Another fabrication I made to fool with you. And again...
You see, this is what you... You're out here planting false rumors to get our goat proverbially, and yet
Didn't I have like a
No.
vivid flashback about that?
No, you didn't. You read it in a book
He
that Adelaide
he
gave you.
deluded himself.
But then I had a flashback at Yester Hill about how.
No, you had a flashback at Yester Hill about Yester Hill, and then you found like flowers immediately after Strahd pieced out.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
You see, this like exact sort of shit is why I'm like, there's surely he fucked with my guitar. That's the exact kind of shit he loves. That's his favorite thing to do.
It is lucky that you did not keep it on yourself. It is more of a poison, actually. I found it while I was digging through the combs of what books I have in Castle Ravenloft. It is called Death's Beacon, and I couldn't help but find it so poetic.
That is very
Oh,
funny.
that doesn't make any sense. His name is Battle Construct 34th.
It's Battle Unit 34 Construct. It is weird that the
Yes.
construct part is at the end. It's the only way.
It is actually quite bizarre. I like, and I'm going to be like, anyways, sorry, your dinner, yes.
Yes. And I expect to see you there. You surely will not disappoint me.
No,
I'm
sure we'll just kill another one of your coast companions while rescuing the children, and you'll find that
Yes.
terribly amusing for some fucked up reason.
Maybe we'll find a coffin and blow it up.
And he's just going to take a step forward towards you, Ignacio, and looking you dead in the eyes, he's going to say, well, maybe you will find yourself inside that coffin.
I'm getting hit on right now, right? I'm not crazy, right?
The
And-
insight checks did not work, but she did seem into you earlier this week.
Mm-hmm. And to return to an old conversation, it was so delightful to hear that you would be interested in going to the festival with me, Ignacio. And to
Well,
offer your
Stop.
bed. What a gentleman.
Stop. What are your pronouns?
This is like you're not even the hottest vampire I've ever seen really fucked with him, huh?
Yup.
That bit genuinely got under his fucking skin. He's been like, I'm gonna fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Wait, we can't sleep in that inn room anymore
Why not?
because you
we
invited him in.
Yup.
I go somewhere else.
I need you to know that this all happened before I realized that he was Strahd, and the entire time after that, I'm like, I gave everything away! The whole fucking kid caboodle is nothing!
I
No
know, I was
wonder.
living!
No wonder you were so like mad at me.
I
for
was
trusting-
fucked, man. I realized, and I was like, no! And I
Yeah,
felt
I
really
was-
good because that was like super in character. I don't know if I could have done that if I had remembered.
Yeah,
How
it was funny
fucking
because
high
when you guys were at Kazan's tower, he saw Von Holt and he was like, wait a minute, and then he messaged me, is
Where
that
do I know
Strahd?
that from? Oh my God!
It was funny because Detdet had asked me like a little bit before that if he knew about Strahd's OC right before Adelaide showed up.
That's wild.
This
'cause
is
I'm
my
pretty
human.
sure she.
This is my
she-
human Sona.
I'm pretty sure she introduced herself as Adelaide von Holtz.
I just didn't catch it.
Yeah, she super did. She super said,
yeah, I
you
just-
even called her Miss Von Holtz.
Yeah, I fucked up. All right, I fucked it.
Wait a second.
What?
Where did we put the boys?
They were in their room.
They were in their
Yeah,
room.
we took them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who invited him into their room?
Yeah.
Are you asking that?
Who invited you into their room?
I had nothing to do with that.
You
And
fucking creep.
taking them physically.
Creep.
To be fair, he
That's-
probably has human subjects around, and I wouldn't look past the cult full of nobles that Fiona Watcher had that was explicitly in service to Strahd.
You even
It's-
asked
it-
you
there-
asked me earlier about Ernest.
Yeah, I was wondering if that
Ah,
guy's
son
ever
of a
going to show
bitch,
up. I kind of thought that you were that Loki. I thought that Ray must have been like Velaki. They're in Velaki for too long. I'm just gonna write Ernest out so they don't have to keep being in Velaki.
You must have seen the saber-tooth tiger, yes? The
How could
sign
one
that
not?
of what was
There's-
of what he was up
There
to.
were multiple?
The release of the tiger was my signal to make my way towards the N. And Anastasia is going to do a little curtsy and she'll say, "That's why we've never met before, because that was my first time meeting you all."
Now,
just
is
filled
this a
in.
glamour as well? Is this a glamour as well, or is this what you actually look like? Like,
This-
just for clarification's sake, so we don't have to run through introductions again when we inevitably put the bolt.
We saw a
through your
picture
head.
of her on the.
Yeah, you did. You saw a picture of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay,
remember
sick.
that
So this is
Anastasia had like brown hair and she was like strikingly beautiful.
okay. So she doesn't actually look like Adelaide.
No.
But like, so this is also a glamour.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, gotcha. I was about to say it's fucked up that like Strahd took your face and then flirted with me in it. That feels that I would feel weird about that.
A little bit less effed up.
Okay, yeah, no, they just happen to be using the same OC at the moment. Gotcha.
Wait, so who let the tiger out?
Okay, so what he's saying is that Ernest let the tiger out as a signal that he was heading towards the tavern, and that was when Strahd went to the tavern and switched places with Anastasia.
So what you're saying is that Ernest should be only a few, like 30 minutes ahead of us.
Where he is, I cannot say. I have so little patience for these humans. They live too dreadfully short time.
Beacon, see if you can catch our friend on the road.
I'm going to get on Daisy, and I am going to cast with my last spell slot, the Druid spells. I'm going to cast what's it called? Longstrider?
Longstrider?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So give Daisy an extra 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to head immediately for Castle Ravenloft.
Wait, Castle Ravenloft?
Well, yeah. That's where he's going,
That's
right?
where he's going. That's where Ernest is going, yeah?
With the kids?
Okay.
With the kids?
Okay. So you immediately start booking it out of town. You are on the road with the mist stretching eternally in front of you. Beacon, you don't see anyone
Son
on
of a
this road.
bitch. He's like 30 minutes ahead. You probably need to ride for a little while.
Yeah, I'll keep going. Let's split that party. Hell yeah.
Looking Strahd dead in the face. Hey, Beacon, split the party.
I will say, Beacon, it takes, let's see how long this would take. Because you're on a horse and you're going fast.
Yeah, Warhorse is, let's see, Warhorse. Warhorse, D20, 5th edition compendium. Warhorse is, why is it always forever to load? It's, with a dash, it can be 120 feet, plus Longstrider,
Which
that is
double- which is double
140
the 20.
feet per round.
Yeah.
So if you were to go fast, that's 400 feet per... Wait, that's 4 miles an hour. Which is still really fast. And each one of these is a quarter of a mile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 9. So let me do some maths.
Is it physically possible to catch up?
So it's that would be wait, hold on a second. Am I
I
stupid?
couldn't have stopped to go, hey Casimir, can you cast haste on me real quick?
I'm not taking into effect like the long strider stuff. That's hard to figure out when you're doing it. Like literally, I have travel time in front of me, Beacon, and it says like if you're going fast, that's 400 feet a minute, 4 miles an hour.
If you aren't gonna take into account long strider, can I have my spell slot back?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is 4.5 miles away. So that means that you are able to you would get to Castle Ravenloft in like an hour and 25 minutes, I believe. Or maybe
And how fast is Ernest going?
That's the
keep
thing.
in mind he's carrying 2 children.
You are on this path, and you go ahead and roll me a perception check. I'd probably say at disadvantage because, or actually nature or perception, but probably at disadvantage.
What do you mean probably?
Because you're going fast. It says -5 penalty to passive. Passive. Never mind.
So wait, so active is still fine?
Yeah, the active is still fine. Go ahead and roll me nature. Go ahead and roll me perception or nature check.
All right, I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Nature 23.
23. As you're making your way out of the village, you are looking and you don't see any fresh hoof prints.
Shit, he's on Bucephalus.
Well, then we're fucked. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
So Beacon has just turned tail and ran, and you guys are still with Strahd. So what are you guys currently doing?
I'm going to look back.
Thalin is shaking
kinda,
with adrenaline, trying to hold himself from doing something stupid.
Ignacio's going to kind of lean his back against one of the walls in the alley. He's kind of fold his arms, kind of as he like rests like his foot against like the wall as he leans against it. So we have your invitation. We have an understanding of the, let's say, the terms of your gracious invitation to dine at your estate. Is there anything else, or are we done here?
I had expected you to have a bit more questioning, but if you have nothing else,
To what extent? The only answers that we will receive for you are the ones that are custom crafted to infuriate and distract us.
Okay, so
It's all you ever do.
140 feet by per 6 seconds is 15 miles an hour.
yeah, I mean, you would make it there, but I'm telling you, man, there is nothing.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Bro, either he's on Bucephalus or something. Yeah, just turn around.
Fuck.
What is there to truly? What would there to be gained by asking you questions? What information would you offer us that would not in some way be some manner of trap or provocation?
Not information necessarily. It's just that I had thought that you would bargain for your friends' lives outside of Castle Ravenloft, and yet you trust them so much that you think that you being at my estate will pose no threat to them.
Oh, no, I am fully aware of the many depraved and disturbed actions that you might take against the children. I am well aware. The fact that it is due to our direct involvement that we has caused this pain upon the Martikovs is not lost on me, and my rage at the indignity of what you have done, the victims that you have made of these good people, it is insurmountable. But I am not in a position to put you in the ground right now, and you are clearly not in the mood to fight. Any information that you provide would be something that I would have to question at best, would be a trap at worst, and is a cheap provocation most likely.
Is it now?
So I ask you.
And
I ask you. von Zarovich. Is there anything else?
And he is going to pull out from inside of his like vest pocket a piece of paper that he immediately hands to you and Thalin, and he says, I had expected you more to bargain, but if I must be the one to suggest that you do something for your allies, ensure that they are safe, then I suppose that I must, since you care so little. And you are going to see that on the paper it says, by signing this decree by legal law, it is proclaimed that should the group consisting of Beacon, Ignacio de Sotomayor Montserrat, Irina Kolyana, and Thalin Miltic set foot inside Castle Ravenloft between the hours of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., all creatures of allegiance to Count Strahd von Zarovich will be forbidden from engaging in hostilities with any creature not aligned with Count Strahd von Zarovich outside Castle Ravenloft, except in the case of defending themselves as harm first, and even then they are required to allow the attacker to flee without pursuit if they are attempt to. This command extends only until the following morning at 7 a.m. or until the aforementioned individuals or individual exit Castle Ravenloft. This decree may be revoked at any time by the Master of Barovia, Count Strahd von Zarovich, assuming it is not reversed by the aforementioned conditions, but the reversal will not be enacted for 12 hours as a show of good faith. If any signers attempt to alter this contract by means of magic, deception, or fey shenanigans, the contract will be null and void.
I'm assuming this thing is hella magical.
Yes, and you see Strahd has John Hancock the signature real bad. But he just
it's like 90. It's like taking up 90% of the bottom of the page.
Yes, and there's a very, 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 very tiny spot for you guys to sign.
Can I have a
but you are so petty. Could you send the legalese and like?
Yes, I did.
Because I want to take a look at this because obviously you had this written down.
I had this
if
written
you did
down.
that off the dome, I was about to say that'd be crazy.
I had this written down and I sent it to Pond to make sure it was pedantic enough. Chuck Pond is our lawyer friend.
Oh my god. All right. 7 p.m., 7 a.m.
And he will say, as a show of good faith, to show you that I intend nothing to occur outside of the walls of Castle Ravenloft, so long as you remain inside. I, of course, had no intention to divert my attention, but I know that my word is very little to you.
It's not like you've been good for. It's not like you haven't been fucking with us at every turn and opportunity presented to you.
I am fully aware. This is why I outlined it so thoroughly.
What constitutes a shenanigan? Like, what is the legal definition of a shenanigan?
Literally, it is the interference of Fae. And I mean Fae beyond elves. If Beacon's little thing...
The coven... No,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking...
little thing?
I was more... Your little thing, huh?
I was trying to say stuff, but then you cut me off.
Yeah, that's fine. I cut you off at exactly the right point. I was thinking more of the Covenant Old Bone Grinder. I'm not aware if they're directly affiliated with you, or they just happen to exist due to, thanks to your neglect of your duties.
Did we know them as Bone Grinder?
Dad, stop doing that!
I'm sorry. It's the old mill.
And Liger freaking always catches it. He is going to shrug and say, Hags have very little allegiance outside of the coven, but yes, they would be more aligned with me than they would be with you, I'd say. So I suppose that would constitute some interference if they were to be involved. What constitutes a shenanigan? I want that on a shirt.
We've shenaned once. We'll shenan again.
Those fays are always shenanigans.
Well, if you're expecting 4 signatures on this,
I realize
you'll have to go find Beacon.
Unfortunately, we may have not jumped the gun, mostly because I have no idea what the fucking gun is.
Then let this be signed when you are all together. And when you exit Vallaki, simply hold it aloft, and my carriage will come and ensure your safe passage.
Very well.
Guy heard me talking about, hey, should we go to Castle Ravenloft when we go to fight the hag? And then he was like, shit, I need them to make it seem like it was my idea.
No, you don't understand, Liger. I planned this, and I was like, damn it, now Liger's gonna think that he did this! I knew it!
No, it fully feels like Strahd sitting in his castle like, damn, I know they're going to come here. I better make it sound like my idea.
Here's the thing, Strahd has been Adelaide the whole time when he's been around you guys. He's not been sitting in his castle.
Oh, man. But hold on a
I was
second.
cosplaying as a well. First off, cosplay is not a word that anyone in this fucking world would recognize.
Neither is robot. Just say things. You don't have to hold yourself back.
No, because like I jumped the gun. I'm like, listen, I like to have like at least some sort of verisimilitude when I'm talking in character. I'll fucking run bits as much as I fucking want.
Mhm.
But like if I'm being serious, I want to be immersed a little bit. No, actually, you know what? So Anastasia, that she's another one of Strahd's consorts, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm just trying because I know that we had heard the name before, but I'm just trying to remember exactly where it was from.
Go ahead and both of you roll me a history check. Actually, all three of you,
Yeah,
if
sure.
if you so decide.
What am I rolling for?
History.
Anastasia.
No, but like what in
History.
Beacon's experience right now is causing him to think about this?
You will know.
Oh no!
soon
Well, like
enough.
the fact that he was around whenever it happened. Whenever she introduced herself.
It's a natural
19.
19?
Yes.
Well, it's a history check. We should have known. Let me see. History. That's a +1. That's an 18.
An 18. Beacon, you don't know this, or you've completely forgotten about this. You do remember Ignacio and Thalin, that one of the nobles that apparently Adelaide said that she had, according to Danica, had the last name Karolova, or House Karolov, which Karolova is the woman that is standing before you dressed as Adelaide.
I'm sorry about your distant relation.
She shakes her head and smiles, and she says, "No, quite close, actually. I lived in Balaki before I was betrothed to my beloved, as did my grandmother, and many ancestors before her."
So what are we talking, like grandkid, grandniece, or what?
At this point, it would be some distance long down the road. As you say, distance.
You just said it wasn't. You just said it wasn't that distant.
I meant more along the lines of, it's not a cousin. More so, it's descendants.
Wait, what's going on?
No accounting for intelligence. It's kind of like your type is not the smart one, huh?
Ludmilla was the more intelligent one, and you saw the extent of her knowledge.
Wait, are
Okay.
all of his wives related?
No, he's saying, so what she's
No.
saying is that House Karolov has been supplying brides for Strahd.
Strahd has a bride farm?
Yeah.
What the
my
fuck?
God. We need
Once
to burn-
again,
well,
you see, all
we need
your
to burn
time
that
to think
down.
of this fucking weird ass shit instead of like even the slightest resemblance of a government. Like it's you don't rule this land. You're just the biggest dick on top of the pile.
You are.
And I mean that
God.
without any knowledge of or interest in whatever the fuck you have going on over there.
You are correct. I do not rule this land. I am the land.
fucking damn it!
Listen, buddy, this isn't like it really does. It's much more annoying than intimidating. It's like I like every time I hear it, I just like fuck, man, this land shit again.
How freaking high are his deception checks?
We're getting so fucking fresh with
We
this dude.
are.
I'm like I gotta tone it back.
So first of all, Beacon, well, we'll talk about this in the after wrap up, which I imagine like after we finish this scene, we will go ahead and wrap because a lot's happened.
It's been only 2 hours.
I know, but I'm tired.
Also, Beacon is
that's fine.
very far away.
I didn't tell you to do that.
I did.
Literally, Dettet wanted you out of the scene so Ignacio could.
No, I didn't want you out of the scene.
I know.
I just like you're the one on the horse. This like maybe there's a catch, like if it's doing it, but like no, he sent Bucephalus. Of course he sent Bucephalus. Fuck, man.
I know. I'm messing with you. What were we talking about?
Strahd's a fucking like this fucking land shit.
Yeah, exactly. As for my governance, Balaki has not been under my thumb for quite some time. I still ensure that taxes are taken in some regard. As for Barovia Village, not in the past decade or so, but the new ruler is much more amicable than the last.
Oh no.
God
Oh
damn
no,
it.
Ismark's a vampire.
So was it ego then? Did you want the prestige? Did you want to be able to call yourself the ruler? It just seems like you're so uninterested in it.
He is going to again take a step forward. He's like basically like nose to nose with you, Ignacio, and he especially because he's like
He's still got Adelaide's. He's still got Adelaide's face on, right?
Yeah. He's actually a little shorter than you now.
This is a weird fucking situation. Like Ignacio's in particular is like this is weird. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. This is a lot. There's a lot happening right now.
I was human as you are currently at one point. And for many, many years, my father and our people toiled to see the Kogan Valley under our thumbs. And we have it. And I have everything. As I had undeath. As I have riches, my castle, unimaginable power. And would you believe it's still not enough? That's...
Well, no, of course. You do not have the one thing that you have desired from the beginning.
You are quite right about that. And unless I have it, then these little trysts of ours are all that remain. You said before that you wanted to see me dead. I encourage this, actually. I would like nothing more than for you all to do it, to finally put me to rest, as it were. But I will take no half measures. If I am to return, and he is grinning at you, Ignacio with his fangs bared, I will find a way to pull you back to me. And if you're gone, then I suppose I'll have to settle for any descendants that you may have. Isn't that right, Mr. Montserrat?
I'm sorry. I'm thinking. There's like a response that I want to have, and I'm trying to word it correctly.
Fuck you, Strahd.
That is always a correct response.
You suck, you fuckhead.
If you are so eager to go, lay down and
I do not know what the motivations truly lurked within the heart of my ancestor. I do not know what drove her, what events drove her into this land, what trials she met in this land, what sins, what dark and terrible deeds she has committed in this land. But on her emergence, she had dedicated the life of her and all who carry her blood to the safety of others, to the betterment of the people around them, regardless of the circumstances she found herself in here. She emerged a woman who truly cared for others. And she's far, far more than anything that you could possibly say for yourself. All your idle accomplishments and deeds that you seemingly collect for the sake of it. If one day, God's willing, I am not able to end you permanently, then any true son of House Montserrat, any true daughter of House Montserrat would be glad to come to return to this land to see you dead once more. This time, hopefully, permanently.
We can only hope that your efforts won't be as insignificant as your ancestor. And Thalin, I'll say that now is when you said if you're so desperate to die, then lay down and die. And he immediately like snaps his head towards you, and he like still smiling, and he says, Thalin, I'm sorry, did you not hear me? I would like nothing more than this. But you're just too insignificant at this point that I fear that it may not even do anything.
You lay down and I will show you how insignificant I am.
Then show me now, why won't you? And he holds out his hands.
Is that
Remember when
flirting?
this happened before?
This is also flirting, by the way.
Yeah. He's absolutely flirting with you now.
In the guise of a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, lay down, and like, yeah, I'd gladly lay down. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's out here basically saying your dick's not big enough, dude. I don't know. Like,
he
and
is
Thalen's like, my dick is so big.
My dick's so big. You don't have any idea how big my dick is.
Thalin, strike me down. Give me everything you've got.
It's not any less. Everything you've got.
Thalin doesn't move.
Yeah, like I kind of look back over at like Anastasia, and I'm like, in front of you, all the time? Is it? I mean,
He has non-monogamous.
So
rather unethically, I'd imagine, like anything he does.
go ahead and
Beacon
roll
is
me.
on floor 2 of Ravenloft right now.
I'll say by now you. Well, no, this is talking.
He's
is
speed running
reaction.
Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, you are.
I'm like facing backwards, and I'm like stopping back.
Yeah, you're Korean backdashing his way through the castle.
What are you doing to this, Thalin?
It's as if he didn't like let the spear go, but he kind of loosens his grip, and he doesn't move. He wants to, but he knows good and goddamn well what's going to happen if he does.
Strahd is going to walk up to you and cup your chin and very tenderly touching your face. I see you are not as stupid as I expected, but much braver than your brother.
Oh, Strahd wants the bear.
Yeah.
Strahd wants the bear.
Strahd saw that shit in Baldur's Gate 3. He's like, I wonder if that does anything for me.
Maybe that's worth living for.
Oh my god!
He's looking,
Buddy, you just took a level of barbarian. If you want to do it, now's the time.
He's out of elves. He's looking for a half elf to replace Rahadin.
Fucked up.
Well, no, there's one more death elf.
Phelan, not like he wouldn't headbutt him, but he's gonna press his forehead against hers at this point, and said, "There will be a day. There will be a day, and I promise I will be the one to drive the stake through your heart." And he pushes her away with his head, not
Taylor
like a
said
headbutt,
dibs.
but
You,
pushes her away.
you were literally like, "Oh, don't go in for a kiss."
I was gonna do something way worse than that.
You could have done it. You can. You can still.
A French kiss.
I'd rather not die right here in the street.
No, he's asking for it.
Yeah, he's literally asking you to kill him. But he's doing it in that way, like, better make it count, better kill me in one shot.
Yeah, I
Swing
know.
first. Swing first.
I can't kill him with one shot because his AC is so goddamn high.
I would have smited by now.
It's funny that Thalin is the one that's holding back, but Beacon would do it.
I do think that is well. That's one of the things that I really love about the dynamic is I think both of them have very different things that set them off, and that like sometimes there are situations in which Beacon will be set off way before Thalin is.
I can't believe we haven't mentioned Escher in this conversation a single time.
Escher just came up.
It's not. Yeah, I was about to say it's not me. It's not my place to bring it up.
And
anyway,
will killing me give you what you truly need, Thalin?
What I need is my brother, and I'm having a hard time to believe that he's still alive anyway.
Is that really all that motivates you? Then what will you do when he lies dead before your feet? Would you just give up?
I would die avenging him.
You are who you say you are. And sometimes that is the greatest thing you can be. And he is going to, like, holding his hands behind his back, he is going to just turn and walk from you. And he says, I expect to see you all at dinner tomorrow.
Deacon's sitting around the campfire with Madame Ava and the Vishnani encampment, going, and then they told me to run in this direction, and I did not find anything. And I turn over to like a nearly comatose Madame Ava. What do you think about this?
She's got flies.
You said that you're like swinging back in by now. I think you turned around a little while ago, and it wasn't like you went like crazy too far.
Yeah, you could have
before
turned
you
back.
realized there were no hoof prints.
I know where they're going. I could just go to Castle Ravenloft and kill myself. I mean, I know that Strahd isn't there right now.
I can't believe I can't believe because I said that like that Tokyo is on a bit of a break at the moment, that he's like, I need to play Tsuyoshi so bad I'm gonna kill Beacon and do it.
Yeah, you kill Beacon and he becomes possessed by Tsuyoshi.
Oh god, nightmare. But that's not even the voice you do for Tsuyoshi.
I am Beacon.
I
hate this. I hate this.
And
robots of the Night Realm.
Technically true, you're from Ravenloft. Strahd is going to look back at you before walking up, and he says, and Ignacio, I hope you won't keep Irina too warm at night. And he walks off. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
What a weird thing to say.
It's because he wants to fuck both of us, honestly.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry for the short session, guys, but also I was just like, I'm so tickled by all this. I was like, how do I do anything after all this?
What if we had just ignored Adelaide?
What if you had just ignored her? She was gonna, like, first of all, of course you guys wouldn't ignore her because me also, I get this, pretty lady.
What if we had
I just thought it was
all our allies?
What?
What if we had taken her to the inn with all our allies?
What do you mean?
Well then, Danica and like fucking what? Erwin?
Erwin, yeah.
Yeah, Danica and Erwin would be there when he said that. Yeah, I took your kids. By the way, I totally fucking took your kids.
So if you guys
Which
had
I
gone
don't
back,
think probably would have ended well.
if you guys had gone back to the end, you would have seen that it was broken into. First of all.
Oh well, yeah.
All right, we have transitioned now into Late Night Bites, the part of the show where we scream about things that have happened.
Okay.
You're welcome to scream as much as you need. And also the rest of you too, but Detted's been holding it in the longest.
I can't believe she got me, dude. I've been holding in this fucking like I can't believe she got me this whole time.
So
I mean, the
What
last
the like we even had a discussion earlier about like the idea of a female Strahd of
mhm.
like what does that look like if you just gender swap Strahd
Yep.
and like mm,
So just to give you an idea, Beacon, Strahd had cast, in addition to Mistl's magic armor, a second level divination spell called Borrowed Knowledge, which gives you proficiency in any thing that you lack proficiency in. So that, first of all, he's got a very high proficiency. That's how he was able to get around that.
Wait, are those concentration spells?
No, they're not. It's amazing.
It's really fucked up.
I was really looking at Mistl's magic aura, and I was like, how is this not concentration? But it's not!
No, it's not concentration because there's very few times where a player character would ever really want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
That is very much a DM fuck around, hide your characters like spell, which is good. It's what it's there for.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone after him if I had more health, or well, full health, but more if I had all my spell slots, then I could have justified doing something.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he's thinking is, okay, if Escher's alive, and we're going to Castle Ravenloft, maybe I can get him out and then go back and fuck up Strahd.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like in this scene, like even if we did attack him, he would. He would.
I mean, he can still slap us with one hit, and it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, sure, but like he's not going to kill us right in this moment. He would no sooner kill us than a child would throw their toy box into a fireplace.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like the temptation's there, especially because like keep like poking him with splinters or whatever. But like, I mean, he's like, I don't have any other toys right now, man.
Yep, I gotta wait. I was very excited because like I get so excited whenever you guys get to interact with Strahd.
I'm very glad I told Irina to stay out in with Casimir.
Good read there, Liger.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be the one who said it because I think that plays a little like that plays my hand a little too much. I think.
Yeah.
Your paranoia was already coming pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I had to pretend to not hear it.
What would he have done to Irina?
Interacting with Adelaide.
What'd you say, Chuck?
What would he have done to Irina?
Well, he wants Irina. Irina is Tatiana, the woman he is in love with.
But like, couldn't he just get at her anytime?
Yep.
That's not fun though.
It's not. He's got this weird like.
It has to be fun.
He's really bored, very mental. I don't even want to say mentally ill.
No, he super is not mentally well.
I mean, he's not, but like I don't want to say necessarily like the woke is leaving my body as I want to say that like he is mentally ill as like a pejorative. Like this dude's fucking crazy.
Yes.
He didn't answer my pronoun question.
What'd you say? Oh, because I didn't know a serious way to say he him. Because he's still a he him. He's only she her when it's to mess with you guys.
I don't know.
She her as a bit.
Yeah.
He's trying to pretend like he hasn't been
I'm gender fluid as a bit is crazy.
No, you don't understand. I've talked to Barry and she's been like, my gender is whatever's funniest.
That's fair.
I will say that like
I
Vasily
can't
von
believe Barry and Strahd are the same person.
Yeah. So Dettet, I think you were a little bit off with Vasily in the game because in the game it's just like very not there. Like it's just mentioned like at throwaway kind of thing. But like the fandom has taken Vasily von Holt and run with him. Everyone loves him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's like you get to
It's
have your guy
fun.
be like, I have a secret little guy.
Mhm.
I have a secret little guy, and I can fuck with you a little bit with my secret little guy,
I-
and you won't know for sure.
It's
But it's
perfect because like the name von Holt means of the forest and Vasily means prince. Prince of the forest, it's literally in the name. I was very upset I couldn't exactly capture that. Because Adelaide means noble.
But the way
Fucked up
that
that he made-
the way that Danica like corroborated his story when we first met
Mhm.
her was the thing. She's like, "Oh yeah, she's been here for 3 years since her place burned down."
Yep. Oh, that's true. Okay. Yes, that is correct.
So
because-
it's just
Like
Strahd.
I
Strahd's not
said-
a woman
like I
to
said,
mess with us. He's just a
like I said,
just a
he's a woman because he's really bored, and he's like, well, I mean, I gotta give it a try at least. I
Mhm.
don't know.
What am I gonna do? Not be a woman?
Not like listen. 500 years is a lot of time to not know what the other side's got going on.
Mhm.
And considering the circumstances in which we first met Adelaide, that means that Strahd is like going over to Fiona Watchers every night and being like, "Your sons keep sexually harassing me."
No, honestly, he probably was like, "Hey guys, can you sexually harass me so these guys will feel like white knights when they come in and save me?"
I don't think that the Watcher boys are that smart.
No.
See, I don't
Strahd
think
said that.
he like asked. I don't think he asked her. Like he asked them to sexually harass her. But like he's like, I listen. These guys are fucking idiots. If I walk forward and if I like attract them anywhere near them after they've had a couple drinks,
Mhm.
it's just gonna naturally happen.
Yeah. I am very
Mm.
excited because my last game I didn't run Vasily, and I've been living this time.
So
Mhm,
wait, did we not? Did we actually not ask Fiona about Adelaide at all?
No, you didn't. Well, Fiona was
Oh,
there.
It
like,
was one of the
Adelaide-
big regrets.
Yeah, literally, you said we didn't ask her about Adelaide, and then Dettet yelled the F word so loud that he got cut off.
No, that
Yeah.
that happened when we were like, we should have asked her about asked the wizard boys about how the burgomaster was killing people.
Yes, but that is also true that you forgot to ask about Adelaide, and then I think immediately
I'm
after
sure we
her-
would have if I'm sure we would have if it didn't hijack the scene to make a melodramatic suicide note or whatever that was.
It was very good though.
Am I the only one that sees a problem with leaving the Burgermeister and Isaac alive? I mean,
They don't have any power anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I listen. The way I
they
see it,
could
listen,
still cause a way more issues.
my
later on.
big
Leaving
thing
them alive
right
is a
now.
problem.
Well, here's the thing. They're in the stockades. They're restrained. We stopped the arm from regrowing, so that's like a lot of like Isaac's bullshit like taken care of right there. And it's one of those things that because we're trying to create an independent government in Vallaki, that like that we don't have to be around to run. It's one of those things where that's the decision they have to make for themselves of what they're going to be doing with them. I don't think it's our place to make that decision one way or the other for them.
Mhm.
I do think that they're probably both dead. Like I genuinely like by the time people come out and they realize that they do not have to worry about these guys and that like their time in here is over, I think genuinely like the chances of them making it out of that thing alive are like slim to none. Like they're dead.
Mhm.
But the people of Vallaki have to be the ones to make that decision. Not
That is
us.
correct because otherwise you're just coming in and like disposing.
We're just
the-
doing forward interventionalism.
Yes, exactly.
Like, couldn't the nobles uprise, get him out, and like,
No, the
cause a-
nobles want him to be in charge.
The nobles did not want him in charge. The nobles wanted him out. They were part of the cult, remember?
Oh,
That
that's
was,
true.
like,
Yeah, that's
working
true.
with Fiona
Well,
Watcher.
there's a few different noble houses. Some were in favor, some were opposed, but mostly they wanted Fiona Watcher
Sure.
to be in charge because she said she wanted like self-governance from the people, but really she didn't. She just wanted everyone else.
She's
to-
like, yeah, but that means the nobles.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
We had a lot of dangerous ideas about democracy or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
So we have about 24 hours, maybe a little bit more, to get all the money we can, get all the supplies we can, and to get as stocked up as we
rest.
can.
And
Hey.
rest.
Sleep.
Yeah, resting, of course.
Hey, Detdet, do you remember at the beginning of the session when you were complaining that you don't have any money and there's no magical items?
Well, that is
You know-
a castle that's full of magical items and gold.
Yeah, do you feel
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
a monkey's paw curling?
Piccolo was not in this scene.
Piccolo was not in the scene? I honestly thought you'd go to Mirabelle first.
Honestly,
Um,
I'm wondering why the saber-tooth tiger is still in town. Did
Yeah,
Octavio
where the
just
fuck
leave
is-
him here?
Yeah, where the fuck is Octavio? Because, like, it's weird that he wasn't here during this shit.
Like, no,
Like,
I don't
his-
think it's particularly
his-
weird.
his
we heard
wagon-
to Crest, but it's weird that he left
Well, like, he
Mirabelle
left.
here.
Yeah,
I guess
it
we'll
is
have
a
to
little
ask her.
odd.
Yeah, I wrote down a whole section about interrogating the saber-tooth tiger, and then you guys didn't get to any of it, unfortunately.
We had other stuff to
Because-
take care of
well,
first.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
I want, like, okay, this is something that I do want to hear, like, objectively from you, Ray.
Uh-huh.
How bad? I wasn't bad about the Strahd stuff because I did
Oh,
want to
no.
try to make sure that there was an in character reason for my character to, like, start having reservations about Adelaide whenever I was like so like normal about her
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, no,
But I
think...
did want to, like, and I wanted to take it seriously, and I didn't want to like have it. I didn't want to have it come off as like it's too crazy too soon.
Yes. No, to be fair, the fact that you guys found Octavio's web of conspiracies, and then you were like, okay, maybe, that's what really did it.
And then, like, we heard from the Martikovs.
Yes, that's correct.
About,
By the
like-
way, you guys were like, what did we miss? The thing back when you were about to leave Velaki, the thing you missed with the perception checks is when you said, talk to Adelaide if you need her, Danica made a face, like, very uncomfortable. So that would have been an earlier reveal if you had noticed.
Why?
Because she knows that Adelaide's weird, but she doesn't, like, want to say it because she can't say, well, we've had ravens following her, because at this point you guys didn't know that they were were-ravens.
It's like our spy. It's like you listen, you two, the spy network, and also the person that the spy network is the most like fucked up about.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to work together to create a criminal conspiracy.
Yes.
And she's just sitting there like, I'm cringing through my fucking skull right now.
This is correct. I am gonna murder you about one thing that you accidentally revealed, Detdet, but that's fine.
The bone grinder?
No, not that. Yeah, in the book it's called the Bone Grinder, and it's like, in what world?
There's genuinely like no reason why you would ever hear that name, but the fact that the old mill is now referred to as the old Bone Grinder
Mm-hmm.
is like that's just the name of it on the map.
I don't know. We were waving around that deed for a while, and no one was like, "Oh, you mean the old bone grinder?"
No, no one actually calls it that. It's called that in the module.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah, it's very silly. There was another thing that gets named in the module that, like, it should not be named that.
So what are we gonna do about Beacon?
What do you mean?
Should I just stroll back into town at the beginning of next session?
I can't find him, guys. I don't know where he went.
Well, I think the idea of like you not seeing any tracks and immediately putting together that it's Bucephalus, and if you knowing it's Bucephalus means like you know that you're not catching up to that shit, I think that's perfectly reasonable. Just like, yeah, have you come into town? We kind of fill you in on the details of like what transpired and how like there was like a lot of weird energy, and it's just like it's.
I want to know if Daisy can move faster than Bucephalus.
This is a stupid fucking question.
Yeah.
Strahd's like desperately trying to fuck in that form though, right?
I mean, not desperately, just about as bad as he normally is.
Yeah, but I'm
Listen.
there's a real energy of like anyone interested? Like
Detdet, you have to
it's right here.
remember, he was holding you tenderly as he bit your neck. This is not an Adelaide thing. This is a Strahd thing.
Oh no. That's fine. I'm just like
He's always
it really
a little
like it's
flirty.
like he's. Oh no, sure, and that's not what like I'm not trying to say that Strahd's not trying to get in all of our fucking pants because that's just objectively true. That's like the only one who he's not is Beacon, and that's because he's probably 90% sure that there's like nothing going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
But like
They don't know they used to call me freaking.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
Just now.
That's like the.
That's the
I don't know why
funniest
that's
thing you've
fucking
said
killing
this whole game.
I don't know why that's killing me so fucking bad, but it is.
It's because it came out of like we weren't expecting it. And it's so perfect. Like, why did
Freaking.
none of us think about freaking? All right, guys. Dettet, what were you trying to say? I'm sorry. Before Beacon said that.
Nothing. I just like. There's just something so funny about Strahd. Is like I'm not even like. I'm not even like trans. I'm not doing this. I'm not even gender fluid. But like, I mean, listen, it's 500 years. I'm bored.
100%.
See what the fuck's going on.
This is not
Let's
the first
see what's
time.
going on over
Well,
That's,
remember how
You
Harlip?
can't know unless you experiment.
Remember Harlip? Like
Harlip?
Yeah, from Baldur's Gate 3, the guy that what was it freaking name? Raphael was banging that looks exactly like him, but also it can be a female version of him.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Things get stale after a while.
Yeah. All right, guys. Before we wrap, is there anything else you wanted to discuss?
God, those kids. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, that is genuinely like I do like the fact that we have to go and talk to like Danica and Erwin and be like, so Strahd kidnapped your kids and we're gonna go get them back is like I like the world just falls out from underneath them. That's gonna be really fucking hard.
And then they have to govern.
Yeah. How are we supposed to govern?
Try to govern.
The good news is that as soon as we revive them, they can just fly home.
That is true. It was like if you guys hadn't figured out what Adelaide was up to, they would have been in mourning, and she would have been like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of Balaki for you guys."
Yeah, I figured that's what the angle was. I was like, we can't let her do that.
Yeah, I am curious. Like, if we hadn't like revealed Strahd here, sorry, give me 1 second. I was just getting something off my monitor. If we hadn't revealed Strahd here, what was the plan? What was it like? What was because like he was obviously going to be fucking with this in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
But how would he have? How would he have fucked with it? Or is that something that you don't want to like reveal the details of?
When you say that, do you mean like what would he have done in this instance, or
just in like Balaki, I guess? Like what would have been the play if we had just like skipped town or something without Strahd having revealed himself?
Honestly, like the plan with the children was already in place. If he didn't reveal himself as Adelaide, that wouldn't he wouldn't have pushed it. But the fact that you guys were pushing like Adelaide, like what's your deal? He was going to do whatever he could to try to get that goodwill back, because he's definitely been noticing that you guys have been like very suspicious of Adelaide. But yeah, he would have just been trying to do everything he could to get on your good side, which is why like he was like, yeah, you guys go ahead and overthrow those nobles. I'm right behind you, even though I'm a noble.
Sure, but like I mean, was he going to like try to sabotage like what the fuck was going on in Balaki in any way, shape, or form? Is like that's kind of like what how was he gonna fuck with it to fuck with us?
I am a little confused. Genuinely, like, he did come in to do that thing with killing the Mardikovs, and then when you guys like left the end and the Mardikovs left the end, then he was like, okay, this will be leverage, so they have to come to my dinner.
Okay, so he still just doesn't give a shit about the law.
Correct.
Whatsoever.
Yes.
Okay, just what like so yeah, paranoia for like a pretty reasonable purpose, obviously, like to a very reasonable target, but like not like he's going to disrupt the election and crown himself mayor of Vallaki, which I actually, like, from Strahd's perspective, like, no, why would he ever want that? Like, that's a downgrade, and then he actually has to do his job.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Honestly, he probably would have, like, if he had gotten somehow, like, Adelaide as, like, the mayor or whatever, he absolutely would have stuck on Astrasia there. It's just like, do this. Because when you guys were, like, over at Yester Hill, Anastasia was being Adelaide in Vallaki while he was over there messing with you guys.
I guess that does make sense because they would have noticed. Like the birds would have noticed if like she had like suddenly disappeared for a couple days.
Exactly, right around the time that Strahd was messing with you guys.
I have one more question, and maybe it's a little bit of a meta question. There was only like 3 things I knew about this module before going in, and one of the things I know is that the dinner is supposed to be the last thing that happens.
Not really.
No, not really.
I thought that the dinner was the finale.
No.
No, the dinner is genuinely recommended to like happen like the first within like the first half of the campaign.
Honestly, the dinner as it's been written, like a lot of DMs specifically like to plan it to where it happens around like this point, or at least like before you guys do the big finale, because otherwise you storm Castle Ravenloft. That's a lot of cool stuff. You can't really use it for too much because you're fighting Strahd right now and you're kind of focused. You really have to have like time to go in and explore. I was watching Lunchbox Heroes and they specifically were saying you should have like several different dinners with Strahd. Like it's really
I think it's like one of those things where like if and or when / I ever end up running this module, which like I've considered a couple times in a couple different ways. I'm glad I'm gonna run it as a player. But I like it's one of those things where like I want Strahd fucking having these guys. I want him to make it like a weekend thing, right? Like I want it to be like he's like constantly like, so this is how you fuck with me, and this is how I've been fucking with you. Isn't this all great fun?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I want him to play it like I want him to play it like he's like a bored noble who's like running like this like play acting game.
This could have been
because that's essentially what he is.
That's exactly it.
Okay, all right.
Like no,
so
the Castle Ravenloft is so big, and there's so much shit in it, and there's like. Oh, it's massive. There's
huge.
So much going on over there that if you're running it if you're only going there once or twice, you're never gonna see half of it.
Correct.
Okay,
and it should be like a familiar character as much as like any other character in the module.
I think it's probably gonna be 2 or even 3 sessions before we actually even get there.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm expecting at least 1 or 2.
We keep running into bullshit.
Yes,
we need to replenish our supplies. We need to get some stuff, and we need to get our act together before we head out.
That is correct.
We only have,
yes.
Honestly, if we have a 12 or a 24-hour period, we could even get 2 long rests in there if we really try.
Why do you need 2 long rests?
Just in case we want to go out and do something.
Pristine.
For the novelty of having a long rest.
Yes, we've had 1 long rest, but maybe we could have a second long rest.
Have a second long rest.
What about second long rest?
Yeah, what about it? You guys are going to be right next to, as Detdet has helpfully named it, the old bone grinder.
To be fair, the old bone grinder. Whoa! That's remind me not to be fraught with you anytime soon. God damn! What the fuck?
Problem, man.
God damn. Anyways, I mean, to be fair, the old bone grinder is like such a fucking good name for like
It is a
like
very good
fucked
name.
up old mill.
Mhm.
It is like it's just a shame it doesn't come up more naturally in like the stuff.
Yeah.
And I do apologize for that.
Oh, you're
I do
fine.
try my best not to hit anything, but like old bone grinder, don't that doesn't fucking matter. That whatever. It's called the old bone grinder. It's a mill. Whatever.
What do you think?
I mean,
that
are they grinding bones there?
You don't know what they're doing there. Like they could just
If
be
they
like,
aren't
Man.
grinding bones, then it doesn't matter. If they're grinding bones, sorry, you had to spoil me. Piece of shit.
All right, you guys got anything else before we close?
I'm not looking forward to telling Arena about this conversation.
Which one? Oh, Ismark, yeah.
Well, oh yeah, that fucking Ismark shit. I'm not happy about that. That is,
Also
it
telling
is
her
definitely
that
one of
we
those
have to
things.
go.
Listen,
I mean, I'm actually like part of me is like, do we even sign the thing?
Well, unless
Because,
he
like-
put in like a sub clause in tiny font, then he can't really fuck us on this.
mhm.
No. Well, it's not even that. It's mostly just the idea of like, yeah, Strahd's not going to let his guys like fuck with anyone like during the dinner,
That
but
doesn't
like,
say he can't.
well,
No,
I mean,
it does.
no. Well, first
It
and foremost,
does.
it does. It does.
I
actually
thought it was
say that.
only
But
his allies.
Hold on.
can do it.
I'm looking.
Well,
All creatures
either
of
way,
allegiance
it's not
to
like Strahd. It's not like Strahd directs anyone to do shit, man. He's just watching. Like, if we don't sign the papers,
Monsters
then
will be
like,
able to attack us.
or no, monsters will be able to attack because like it's more of like, hey, monsters aren't gonna fuck with the people of the of Barovia while we're in the dinner. That's like the promise, and it's like, yeah, but like, how useful is that beyond like the usual bullshit of Barovia? Like, what exactly are we getting out of this beyond like, because like Strahd's getting Arena in his fucking house out of this. That's like the main thing of this, honestly, that he's getting. Because like otherwise, there's no way in hell we fucking bring Arena here.
I have never gotten this far before.
No, he's
Yeah.
500 years. 500 years, man. That's a lot of Tatianas.
Also, we know of at least one Tatiana that he got in his grasp because we saw Ignacio dream about it.
Yeah, exactly.
For all we know, that was Strahd in that too. Every young woman now is Strahd in my mind.
Strahd until proven otherwise.
You gotta be normal about women, dog.
That's
like one of the least
over here.
First and foremost, there was not like a crazy concerted effort. There was a little mild flirting here and there, and that's it.
You can share your bed with me,
Adelaide. I'd be glad to go to the festival with you, Adelaide.
I was offering her safe. I thought there was a possibility that she would.
And that's why you got fucked with.
Yep. All right.
She came into our room.
Yeah.
Oh, very good of you to be able to like narratively justify why the Mardikovs would be like, please take these golden adventuring supplies and magic items instead of using them to rebuild the town because our children are like, your success is the only thing that's guaranteeing our children's safety.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now the Mardikovs are going to be taken to court for embezzlement.
What do you mean?
They're using town funds to help us on our quest
I
for
think
their
to be fair,
gain.
To be fair, no one has said that no one has said about how the distribution of the Burgermeister's estate is going to. I mean, like the wife is still alive.
correct.
I mean,
Like, the wife is there.
If we're being like completely honest with ourselves, they technically haven't been elected yet.
They have not.
I accidentally deleted my token.
Oh, I'll fix that later. All right.
But yeah,
So,
that's about it.
All right, so we are going to end for tonight. So Liger, right now, the Internationalists and Jet are both live. Which one do you want to raid out to?
Which one did you want to raid out to?
I'm fine with either. That's why I asked you.
I defer to women.
Okay. What are
They're
Internationalists?
streaming together, by the way.
I
It
know!
doesn't matter.
That normal about women thing that hit.
Are we gonna make our raid message normal about
making
women?
A note about this. Normal about women. We're very normal about women.
Okay, hold on. Wait, should we make it Liger says we're very normal about women?
Why Liger says that he's very normal about women.
Yes.
You can't do this to me.
Well, guess what?
Did you not say that you're very normal about women?
That's true.
You said that.
Okay, everyone get your raid messages ready. Let's go ahead and get ready to raid. 1 second.
Oh god.
No, I've never been more ready.
Let's go ahead and raid out to Jet because I raided out to Internationalists the other day.
Internalists.
Internalists, my bad. as we've established,
streamers.
as we've established, I'm not good at pronouncing things. All right, so thank you so much for coming on in chat. I will see you on the flip side, I Spies. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.